Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Anthony CUMIA Show. That's all it is. That's what they call it. That's my name. Don't wear it out. That's what I say. And of course, a lot of people wondering about co-hosts and whatnot and who it should be. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, my new co-host. There it is.
Hey,
Brennan.
the big reveal.
Who knew? There it is. The big reveal.
It's like when they have those fucking, is it going to be a boy or a girl? And somebody fucking blows their head off.
Oh, aren't those the greatest?
Those are the best
The
things
gender
ever.
reveal when someone gets injured or hurt.
The guy tried to make his own thing.
Oh, the biggest, some father, I guess.
Yeah, it was in his garage. What could go wrong?
He's building explosives in his garage with his brother to show that he's going to have a boy or a girl or something.
Now he's got no father.
Yeah. What is it? It's an orphan. What color's for orphan? Yeah, this dummy. He looks like a guy who would blow himself up doing a gender reveal.
He looks like a guy who thinks he could build anything.
Yeah, I did that already. I fixed my Ford truck. I could build a bomb.
What a fucking maroon.
The greatest irony in a gender reveal explosion would be if a piece of shrapnel tore through the woman's womb and took her and the baby out.
Killed the whole family.
Like the dad, the whole family's dead in a cloud of blue chalk.
Thoughts and prayers, you dumb cunts.
I would love that. Kevin, welcome back to the.
I did In Hot
Media
Water.
Show.
I wanted to say hi. I know
Yeah.
at a time like this you want your friends around, but you don't. I'm here instead.
I hear you. It's okay. I don't care.
I mean, you don't want to. It's like I felt bad. I was surprised, and whatever.
That's how I felt.
My
Mad
whole
and surprised.
My whole point was, listen, when Landau got the job, I was not a fan of his, but when he got, I know he finds a way to ingratiate himself to everyone. But the point is, it's like you're good at this, so it's like he was not Artie Lang. That's all he really needed to be, was not Artie Lang. Don't do heroin. Show up on time and don't talk over everybody. And he checked all the boxes. But then people said he was amazing and blah blah blah. I'm like, no, it's like Michael Jordan shows up to play 2-on-2 and then he picks some dude and they win a lot of games.
Think that
They win a lot of games and it's like, it's the other guy. No, it's Druck and Jordan.
But
I'm not saying you're black. I'm saying you're good at radio.
while I appreciate the
I'm saying,
compliment-
so you're okay of the all-timers on radio. You're one of the all-timers, so it's like you take him and you make a good show, but you're good by yourself, and then you don't need much.
Yeah.
You don't need much to be good. So
I'm not gonna.
He was so great, and he was so. I'm like, okay.
But I'm not going to say anything. He's a funny guy. We had great 2 years. That's,
It's pretty good.
of the time I spent with Greg Opie Hughes.
Yeah, I mean that was.
But no, he's a good guy. He really is funny. His stand-up's great. I had a great time doing the show with him. But we just move on. That's what we do in this business.
Yeah, you're
we
right. You
call
got to move
show.
on. You got to move on.
Got to move on. You've moved on from 8 different or 9 to 10 different people.
I know. I know.
That's how it works. I heard you were on In Hot Water, and I was wondering if you were
Listen,
gonna.
it was weird because I had some run-ins with people who work here, and like yesterday when somebody texted me that Landau quit, I realized I don't have a problem with Bill Schultz. Like,
all of a sudden, no problem.
it all went away. Like I wanted to call Brian McCarthy. Like I wanted.
Oh wow! What about Lenny?
Not that. Not that.
You're
bad.
not that bad.
It's not that bad yet.
Although Brian, if you're calling Brian,
I felt like a relief for some reason. I didn't even know it was like bugging me, but maybe it was. It wasn't like I just thought how great. I'm like, Lando's not that fucking great, everybody, and also I think he's a fucking bit of a something where he's a tough guy but he's not, and then to fucking quit on you in a fucking email. Come on, man.
Well,
you guys are like you spend enough time with a guy, don't you just call him up and go like, I'm in a bit of a jam.
Just be a
be a man about it and go like, You know, I don't know what else to say. I'm in a gym. He's got a wife. He's got a kid. He's like, sometimes you got to make decisions. For
Absolutely.
Them. Don't email you.
If Crowder was offering a shitload of money, which he probably was, you know, and believe me, we were paying him pretty good here. That's all I'll say. But if he's offering him more money and it's just going to do him better like that, fine. But yeah, we discussed Crowder and things like that a few weeks ago on the phone, but it never really got to the point of, oh, I'm really deciding on whether I'm taking a job or not. I'll let you know. Let me do that. It was pretty much like I straight out asked. I said, is Crowder gunning for you here? Is this like going to be a thing? And he said no. He said no. And I say, you asked me about how serious the South Carolina move was going to be. And I said, yes, I'm going to, you know, ending up down there. I got to sell the house, but you are obviously welcome down there until you get a place down there. He seems to be very easy with where he lives in the country.
Yeah, until he's not.
Well, New York, it can be a chore. I do understand that. Living in Harlem, even for the most liberal of people, could be an issue. But I did not know until Sunday when I read that email that Monday I was coming in and didn't have a co-host.
What time does he send you an email? In the afternoon?
I don't know. I didn't really check my email for a month. No, I hadn't.
When do you send it? You send it in the afternoon? Like
I think it was
when you're quitting.
Yeah.
Too early. You don't send it.
It was a little, you know, it was a little abrupt. I will say that, and there wasn't any real indication that this was happening.
Started like Dear Anthony?
Dear Anthony. Dearest Anthony. While the times we spent together were, I'm like, oh, no.
Rich.
Oh, no. It is time I move on. And I was talking outside. It's like the wife. I feel like the wife who was wondering why the husband suddenly was coming home late, and he said, oh, I'm working late, I'm doing this.
And a lot of cologne.
Yes, a lot of cologne, a Louder with Crowder sticker on his shirt collar. I don't know.
See, he's funny. He doesn't need much help.
I need a lot of help.
Jesus Christ.
I need mental help. But, you know, yesterday, I actually want to apologize to the fans yesterday. I was out of it. Like, I was really a little fucked up yesterday, and it was kind of hard to do a show.
Was anybody here with you?
No.
Nick was on calling in?
Nick was on earlier, and then Chrissy came in at the end of the show, which is nice. She undid her shirt a little bit, so that was nice. That was a boost.
Some red meat at the fan.
Yeah, exactly. But people have this weird, I don't know, it's a misconception, I believe, between me and you.
Yeah.
Like, we've done a couple of Chip Chipperson episodes, and it's hilariously funny and everything. Yeah. And I'm never going to tell any shows here who they can or can't have on.
Right.
I would never do that. In Hot Water wants to have someone on.
What happened today was I thought, you know, if I don't know if E-Rock's still mad at me. I'm not mad at him because I'm not mad at anybody.
E-Rock's probably still mad at you.
All right, so I thought these guys are coming.
If he was here, he'd tell you. But
these guys are coming up on the elevator, and with pizza. So they hit 9. They go, "Where are you going?" I go, 9. So they go, "Are you going to Comp Media?" I go, "Yeah." So and then I said, "Well, do they let fans in?" And they said, "Well, we're kind of friends of the show." And I go, I used to work there." So then they go, "Who are you?" I go, "Kevin Brennan." I go, "Oh yeah." So we didn't recognize you with the mask on. Anyway, I'm like, I'll come in with the pizza guy.
Oh Jesus!
Just walk right by E-Rock if he's here, and then before you know it, I'm already on the show. So
right.
I didn't know who to ask. I was gonna, if it came to it, I probably would have texted you. I'd be like, "Can I do In the Hot Water?" Like, it's still your network, you know.
Of course, it's like. Oh. But I don't do that. I don't hold people to contract. Like if Dave wants to go over to Crowder, Imagine the wonderful magic we would make together on a program if he was being forced to stay here by his co-host.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't work.
But you did a lot for the guy. I mean, everybody that's the general consensus. It's like nobody really knew who he was until he started working here. And then now he's like he's definitely
he's like a wanted commodity on talk show.
Yeah.
That's how that worked out. But I get it. When I was tin knocking, I would do air conditioning and heating where I'd go to a company, I'd learn a few new things. You get a little experience out in the field, actually in somatics, doing some stuff, and then you go to another company and talk like you're the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
'Cause you did this for 6 months. They give you more money. You tell the other company to go fuck themselves, and then you go there. That's kind of how everything
the
works.
clip I saw of him on Crowder, he was saying his intro was he's the co-host of the Anthony CUMIA show.
Isn't that weird? You intro yourself as the co-host of the show. You're leaving to be on the show. You're being introed
and then
as the co-host.
I didn't watch the show. I saw a clip for some reason. He wasn't even on air. He was just kind of. I just heard audio, but he said, "Yeah, you're still doing the Anthony." This wasn't yesterday, but it was.
Yeah.
He's still doing the Anthony CUMIA show. Yeah, I'm still Anthony CUMIA with Dave Landau.
Yeah. That's what I thought too. Isn't that weird?
Somebody said, when the T-shirt's gonna go on with Dave Landau? You just have to fucking scratch it all.
Well, yeah. All those.
It's not as bad as A&A, but
we have so many collector's item shirts. We really do.
You got to start your own eBay for all this stuff.
Yeah. Cruise shirts from the Andrea Doria. All other disasters. We have T-shirts from the Titanic.
They can't sink
Flight
you.
800.
They can't sink you.
No. I'll jump into that raft with women and children in it, and I'll be fine with Chrissy. Chrissy and my girlfriend in it.
And little Aaron.
Yeah.
Women and children.
That'll be women and children first. My phone screen isn't up, so I don't know if there's any calls, but I see you on that. You're either calling your pot dealer or we're getting calls, I would gather, one way or another.
One guy said yesterday, I'm not going to say his name, but because I don't want to give him any shine, but he was on Facebook, and because I did a show yesterday once I heard Dave quit, I did my own podcast. I just did audio only because I just wanted to felt so good. I just wanted to share with everybody.
Share.
So then I put up on Facebook a new MLC out called Landau Quits. So people were commenting or whatever, and one guy comments, he goes, CUMIA hates Brennan. Brennan's a backstabbing. I'm like, I stab him right in the front if I'm going to stab him. Like, I wouldn't have fucking done this to this guy in a million years. I would have just been like, I can't. First of all, I would have blamed it on my wife. Anything.
Blame it on your wife.
If I did quit, I would have said, my wife wants, she does, I would just blame.
I'd have blamed Keith the cop.
Yeah, I would blame my wife, blame my kids. I wouldn't have fucking emailed. It's like, I can't, I couldn't have done it that way. So I don't stab anybody in the back. I mean, people aren't saying Landau stabbed you in the back, but I think he stabbed you in the side.
It was, I think I felt something in the side.
My kidney.
It wasn't the thing to do if you are on a show and you have mutual respect as entertainers or whatnot.
It's just the two of you. You're like Captain and Tennille, so it's like
right.
You guys are doing a lot of shows and a lot of shows are just, especially with the pandemic, it's just the two of you. Like call in, but it's like physically, when you're physically with a dude for like a lot of shows, you just, it's like having a fucking cat in your house. After a while, it becomes part of your fucking thing, Even if you don't.
It's not Keith Moon choking on his vomit, and then they just get someone else in there. Right. This is kind of.
It's almost like I remember having a roommate, and then when they first move in, and then after a while they become part. They're like live with you, and you become kind of attached to them. So this is like a different level when you're doing fucking entertainment programs together.
Part of the family, as they say.
Yeah, literally.
The entertainment family that we're.
So I just when I heard that I was like, ugh. Anyway.
Yeah, I kind of get it in that.
Are you looking for Ghost of Dave Landau? Garrett's looking at the ceiling.
Garrett's looking at the ceiling for some kind of fucking. Oh, you need.
Place is haunted.
I got a little tech issue with our phones. Yeah, it's hard to see, right? Yeah. I'm like fucking back here trying to work the mouse on it's literally an 8-inch, if that, 7-inch screen. about 5 feet away from it's socially distanced. There it is. Chances. Oh, okay. I'll talk to Boink. There we go. Andrew, what's up?
Hey guys. Hey Kevin. Hey Ant. I don't want to poke the bear on this because I know that your divorce just happened on Sunday. So, what do you think the odds are if Crowder wants to actually interview you like he did, around the political season? Would you ever do it again, or is he just null and void with you now?
Let me tell you something. There's a better chance of me sitting here doing a show with Kevin Brennan than there would be.
Oh, no.
The mood I'm in right now, I'm not like chomping at the bit to do anything with Steven Crowder. I'm a little I'm pissed. He's,
You feel like they both
recruiting
went
people.
behind your back. I mean,
Yeah,
Crowder,
it's like-
Crowder could have came to you maybe and said something.
Yeah, something like that. It was just all very done very underhandedly. And I'm not saying these are bad guys. I just know this
will.
business.
I'll say they're bad
you
guys.
will. I just know
Put me
this
under the bus.
business. It's a fucking shitty business, and there's no friend. Jay Moore said it best. It's not show friends, it's show business. And
He said that, or he stole it from somebody
I
else?
think he stole it from Otto and George. The word cunt was in there too, but I can't remember where. But it was brilliant when he did it. I was shooting you out of my asshole. And then before you know it, there's Jay Moore.
Jay Moore is like, hey, I don't.
Yoo-hoo out of his asshole.
Maybe I'll use that.
Firing, I think it was. Firing Yoo-hoo out of his asshole. It's all in the wording. But yeah, I get how this works, this business, and it's shitty. But you do expect certain things like a notice. Like
if
a
he
little
knows,
heads up.
if he knows he's gonna leave, just fucking,
Yeah.
it's painful, but you gotta.
Right.
Sometimes you just gotta be uncomfortable. Sometimes you just gotta be like, oh, this sucks. I gotta fucking call CUMIA and. tell him
Yeah,
I'm
that does
leaving.
suck, right?
Yeah, it sucks, but it's like the email thing is like, oh, that's the fucking coward way to go, because even if he texts you, like if I text you,
Oh, then I could text you right back.
no, then you can text me right back. Email, you don't see email right away. You don't. Nobody checks their email every
Email
minute.
postal delivery service has to get it.
So it might take an hour.
That's true.
Then you
It's
read
not
it, and then if you email them back, you can go, oh, I didn't see your email, and to play
Right.
I didn't see your email. So to not text you or to not call you, it's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
I just was annoyed that the fans were like, after he tweeted his thing. I've had him blocked for 3 years, but I still saw it anyway. And people were like, oh, Dave is a good guy. It's like, okay, don't say he's a good guy when he just did this. Just, you can say, like you liked his comedy, but they seem like they're not bailing on him like they should.
No, because he's not a
Like,
bad
I want
guy.
them to. I want them to.
Not a bad guy. He's a nice guy. This was one of
What
these.
they say about nice guys.
If they finish last, I'm a nice guy. Look at me,
That's your new hook.
fucker.
That's your new hook.
My
I'm a
new
nice
look,
guy.
the nice guy.
I get fucked over.
I got fucked over. Why do they do this to me? Yeah, it's just it's one of those situations where it could have been handled way better than it was, and. I see things.
So what happened yesterday? You just felt like out of sorts. You're like,
Yeah.
you got blindsided.
Yeah, I felt like.
You're doing a show by yourself, and you're like this. I mean, one of the reasons you have Lando is because doing a show by yourself is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, in a way, it is. Like yesterday. Here's what happened yesterday, though. With the Dave thing getting me like that, and I didn't have enough show prep.
Yeah.
And I just felt like I was struggling, especially toward the end. Chrissy came in like Wonder Woman and helped out for the end of the show. But I did feel like I was like, and usually I could just go off. I'll just, if I have nothing in front of me, bam, boom, something, and I could ramble shit off.
Yeah.
But my mind was so fucking preoccupied with
Right.
this shit
Right.
that I couldn't even think of anything to really talk about. You can't depend on these assholes in the booth for it. Oh, hi, guys.
And then you pay them to. Hey, look at them.
I'm so
They're
kidding.
a handsome group.
They are a fucking dynamite crew right there. They're almost like a road construction crew. Two guys are working, and two guys just stand there leaning on the shovel.
Watching them work.
It's amazing. They're learning. It's an intern program. So then they could go and get jobs somewhere else.
They're all trying to get Crowder jobs.
Yeah,
too.
they got Crowder on speed dial, and they're just trying to, hey, you need somebody that sits behind the guy in the booth?
I have no skills except I can watch other people
I
work.
can watch other people work, and it looks kind of diverse in there. A couple of Jews. We got I don't know what he is.
Kind of Amish.
An Amish. An Amish. Oh, my God. Bobby was very funny.
No, it's like when you
show in Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's how Bobby does comedy?
Yeah, it's two great things happened that night. I know, the donkey of comedy. Jesus Christ. Two things happened that night. I figured out you are really funny because I saw you do comedy, and I learned your name. It's amazing. Ask fucking Drew how long that takes.
Well, that's a beautiful thing about when they get introduced, you do learn their name because when you meet someone, sometimes it's hard to remember. But if they're being introduced, you just go like, oh, that's that guy's name.
That's the guy's name. When someone's introducing him on a stage,
right? Then
I'll notice.
Oh, that's his name.
Yeah, and I'll know it's maybe if they're on a stage somewhere, it's someone I could probably talk to then.
No, but the waitresses at like the Comedy Cellar would get mad. I'd be like, I don't know her name, and they go,
oh yeah,
she's worked here 10 years. I'm like, well, they don't introduce her on stage.
Names like that.
If they introduced her on stage, I would know it.
Right.
You know? But I gotta either look at her name tag, and then that's like sexual harassment.
Oh yeah, because you're looking right at her tit.
Because it's near her tit.
A man must have thought that idea up. Oh, we'll put the tags right here.
Yeah,
and
right.
It's like, oh, I get to look at tits.
Yeah.
Should have been like here, where my eyes are.
Right.
Should be like the New Year's glasses, where your name is spelt out. Stupid shit.
I was watching this. I just got cable because I'm doing pretty good.
Oh wow.
No, we had Apple TV or whatever. But anyway, I'm watching like Seinfeld again, and the one Seinfeld where they said everyone should wear a name tag.
Oh, in the building?
Yeah.
So
in the whole
funny.
city. Everybody in the city should wear.
Where the mayor? Yeah, they were.
Where Elaine got the guy fired because she pitched the guy the idea.
Yes.
Yes.
Lloyd Braun.
Yeah, Lloyd Braun.
Lloyd Braun, who shows up in
it
another later
holds up pretty
episode.
good. The show
It's a
holds up
different
pretty
guy.
good.
It's a different guy they used for Lloyd Braun in the later episodes.
Oh, it's like Bewitched?
Very odd. Yeah. They changed Lloyd Braun's on it.
I feel like, what would Dave Landau say this whole time?
Is that what you're doing?
Like, what would Dave say?
Oh my God.
I want to hold up my end of the thing, even though I'm just fucking filling in. What would Dave do?
What would Dave do right now? No, there were times where there was a time when Dave was like, "Oh yeah, I'm doing Crowder's show," and
how many times did he do it?
It was recently. It was getting to that point where it was like, okay,
he would fly down to Texas.
He'd fly down to Texas. He'd stay there a week. He'd Skype into this show.
Whoa,
and then it's like, okay, I don't know what this is, but okay. Like again, I'm not going to be the guy that says you can't do shit. Like you want to go on Crowder?
Theoretically, he's helping promoting this show.
Yeah,
if he's on Crowder.
But yes.
For a week?
And that was for a week. And then, so it was 1 week. And then a week went by after that. And then the following week, because he was here for a week.
Yeah.
This is Crowder, here for a week. And then the following week, he said, hey, you mind if I go down to Texas and do Crowder for the week? I'm like, and it was the
person he asked you?
Yeah, again. Yeah. And it was the first time I've ever done this. I went like, ooh, you just kind of were there. I go, it's just kind of, I don't know. And the internet was already starting to go, hey, it's going to be great when fucking Dave leaves and goes to Crowder. And I didn't comment on any of those, see, because I didn't quite know. So I'm like, I don't know, dude. It's kind of soon. He goes, no, I get it. And then a week goes by. That week he was supposed to or wanted to go and didn't. And then the very next week, I come in Monday and I'm like, oh, I guess he went to fucking go on Crowder. Like all of us, it's not just me. Like E-Rock and everyone was like, oh no, I didn't know he never told me.
Wait, so not yesterday, another week.
No, this was before.
Oh.
I was like, oh, that's
weird.
weird.
Kind of didn't ask you or just went?
He asked me, I said it was a little weird that you wanted to go a week after. So we waited a week and then went without even saying anything to me.
Wow.
or anybody. So I was just like, and that's when I knew. That's when it really hit me like, oh, he's definitely going over there. I don't know when or anything, and I would assume he'd say something.
It's something like my kids would do if I said don't eat cookies.
Right.
And then they're like, no, but
I thought you meant then.
10 minutes later, they're like,
right.
all the cookies.
You meant don't eat it then, 10 minutes ago.
Exactly. So he's like, you didn't want to do a week so soon.
Yeah.
Wait another week and then do a week. Is that what you meant?
We used to
I didn't mean that at all.
No. Me and Opie would do that to our program director in Boston. He would have a meeting with us, sit us down, and go, "You can't do this. You cannot talk about like gay.
You would wait a
make
day.
gay jokes." And we're like, "No, we get it. We didn't know. We just a day. We'd go right in after the meeting and just do exactly what he said not to do. And then we'd say, "Oh no, we thought you meant," and just come up with something.
In
the meeting, don't do it. I thought you were offended personally by the gay jokes and didn't want to hear them from us, so we put them out over the air. But it's like, it's a tactic. It's what you do when you're trying to.
Yeah, but you don't you got to be stupid to think that people aren't going to catch on.
Well, they will.
What you're doing.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of weird you're doing it. You just did a week. Now you're going to take another. Oh, you're right. Let me wait a week.
Yeah.
And then do the week.
And then, without saying anything then. That last week.
If your wife, you stay out late a lot, you're getting drunk. Your wife's like, "Can you not?" And then you wait one day. And then
wait a day.
Day you get
I thought you just meant Tuesday, yesterday. Yeah, you come home blacked out.
You're like, "No, I took a day off."
The worst ever, because that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah. No, but it's just like I mean, you can. Listen, you can rationalize it that what Jay Moore stole from somebody else and say it's only a business. It's called show business, because I heard Uncle Dirty say that, who was way before Jay Moore.
Oh, Uncle Dirty.
Yeah, they don't call it show fun. They call it show business. Is that
he ripped off Cousin Dirty, though.
Cousin Dirty.
So it's Uncle Dirty, all stolen.
Dead.
Yeah,
so it's all whatever. But the point is, it's like, it's a shitty business, but you guys are friends. You guys are friends. So you can say it's a shitty business. You can rationalize it, but you guys are friends. So
it was handled very poorly.
Blame your wife. You gotta. That's what your wife is for.
Wives are for men to blame things.
Yeah, that's what your kids are for. It's like you blame everything. Like, you can get out of any situation, blame it on your kids.
Blame it on the kids.
My kids are sick. I can't come out. My kids are sick.
Right.
And people can't go like, I'm going to see medical records or whatever. They never question you. Or you say, my wife, just blame your fucking wife.
What a great thing. You're right. No one questions if you say your kids are sick. Oh, really?
Kids are fussy, especially
prove it.
Especially if you have young kids, like you just cancel last minute. My kid just threw up. I'm going to need to see some puke.
Yeah, pictures. I want documentation. No one asked.
I was
Great
like,
excuse.
blame your fucking wife. Just go, she didn't want to go.
Yeah.
Or she didn't want to go to South Carolina, or she thought she wanted like Texas
wife,
better. Don't fucking, just don't go. Yeah, like Ronnie Dangerfield.
Yeah. Oh, we checked the schools down there. They're terrible.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't know about the fucking schools down there, except maybe junior high. Driving around the junior highs.
Honking the horn.
Anyone
need a ride?
Anyone need a TikTok sponsor? Gotcha. I'm on it.
That's all you do. Don't just, whatever. That's what they're for. So
I don't know, but it's
it'll be all right.
He's I got no, this has happened before.
Yeah.
I've been in these situations, and it's fine and dandy. How are you doing, by the way?
Doing good. I swear to God. I know it sounds sick. I know I sound mental, but yesterday when I heard about Landau, and then I thought it was just temporary, I woke up today. I still felt better. I don't know why it
felt better.
I don't know why it. I told my wife. I just feel. I don't know why. I guess I feel vindicated because when I try to fight him at fucking at Jim and Sammy,
that's a big.
He's going to call the cops. He was going to call the cops. I'm like, I thought he was from Detroit. Like that's what 8 Mile does? What the fuck?
I don't think he wanted to start throwing fists in a public place.
No, but I'm saying,
that.
I just thought he was. I thought he was not what everybody thought he was.
From what I heard, you were being a bit abrasive.
Well, that's my nature.
I know it's your nature.
I'm just saying.
People will respond.
I was surprised that it was almost like, I don't know what it's like, but I was comparing it to like when the Phillies won the World Series in 1980, and I've been waiting. And the Phillies always lost in the playoffs, and then when they won, I wasn't like rah rah. I just felt like a wellness.
Yeah.
Where it's like I thought I'd be like jumping up or down, and then it was like that way yesterday. I was like, wow, I really had that bigger problem with Dave Landau, because I thought I had a problem with Keith and E-Rock.
Well, you'd probably feel that way if anyone left this establishment.
No, I wouldn't, because when it was weird, and then even today I was like. I just was like skipping and stuff.
Wow.
I was like, that's why I was like, I was like, I don't even know myself, because I thought
that is amazing.
I thought I was mad at Bill Schultz because he does 4 days a week. I was confused by my own. I was confused by my own neuroses. So I saw Bill Schultz when I came in with the pizza guy.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and I was like, hey, Bill Schultz.
How did that go?
I went to hug him, except he's got COVID or something. He looks like shit.
Oh. COVID Kane, it's called.
So then I was like, I really was like baffled, and I was like, did I really had that big a problem with Dave Landau? Maybe.
Did it go well?
Like I was jealous of him. I wasn't like I was jealous. I was just something. I was just something. I thought he was a bit like too good to be true. And then when he sent you the email, I'm like, yeah, I'm not. I just thought it was something.
Well, that was 2 years though. 2 years were good.
Yeah, but I thought he was something duplicitous about him. I thought it was something
that
like
word.
that. I don't know if that's I don't know if your fans might have to pull over in their trucks and look up what duplicitous means.
Duplicitous? My goodness.
My goodness, someone's showing off.
Oh my God.
No, so it's me. I got mental problems, but it's like I'm to the point right now. I don't care. I remember Caroline Ray. I'm sure you know her, but she was like,
yes.
So it was like 10 years ago or 5 years ago. I said, I'm not trying to fix myself anymore. I don't care. And she goes, that's crazy. I go, why?
No.
Why try to?
Crazy is trying to fix yourself.
Yeah, and I'm trying. I'm like, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying like just let myself like be a dick. Be a dick. The people aren't gonna like you anyway.
You're very good at it.
You're always gonna like Tom Papa better. Is my theory. It's like
right.
That is
true.
And try, and they're still gonna like the fucking friendly guy better. You
gotta be who you are, and
And the more you fight it, the more miserable you get.
Exactly. I know this. There are people that have some preconceived notions about Anthony Cumia. That's for sure. Some social ideologies.
I haven't read your book yet.
I
read your book.
Read my book. It's full of all the work I've done with the NAACP. They just don't understand me as a person, and they want to put a label on me.
Yeah.
One single big label that starts with the letter R. But it's like
misunderstood.
More than that.
Yeah,
but I'm not going to try to.
Right.
I'm not going to spend all my time trying to convince people that I'm not someone that I am, someone that I'm not.
And you can't be anything.
And you're nothing. You're just miserable all the time.
Yourself, be like, I can't think that because that's bad. Then I'm a bad person, and it's like,
yeah, I don't care anymore, and that's just it. And then people mistake that for not caring about anything, and it's like, no, that's not. I don't care about bullshit anymore. Bullshit. Like, I know I could come in here and do my show. I have for almost 7 fucking years since I was fired from Sirius. Coming in, doing this fucking show. Whether it was in my basement at the start, coming in here when we got the studio, then with various guests and kind of themes, and then Artie Lang, and then Dave Landau. Like, I will always do that. So all the other stuff, besides me sitting here with a fucking microphone and the camera, is bullshit. And it's not that I don't care in a personal sense about things, but as far as the show goes or anything else, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I don't care.
But you can't control that. You can't control what people think about you. You can't.
No.
You can control very little. So
yes,
you can control yourself to some degree, and that's why I was surprised that. Like, I was so, yesterday, I was like, wow, this is really a fucking...
Literally skipping.
I thought I turned gay.
Now, do you think when the COVID thing's over...
I'm not mad at, when I saw Bill Schultz, I was like, it's like child's play. For some reason, I was like... It's just whatever, and even with Keith the cop, I always liked Keith, and now I feel bad that I was even like a fucking dick,
It's
I mean, it's like I'm a dick, but I'm like, I know, like, I'm not crazy. Like, I'm like, when I look back, I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have been such a dick, or maybe I should have tried to work things out or whatever. But like, I was literally surprised by like how good I felt yesterday.
Amazing.
It is amazing.
Odd.
It was a surprise to myself.
It is odd. I'm still curious how the you and Bill thing was. Was Bill uncomfortable? Did he flee the scene? Yeah.
I said I said I came in with the pizza guys. I came right here. Or no, I walked into the booth. I saw Berg, so I figured Berg would protect me.
He's a big guy.
He's a big dude. I would say, like, I'm on your show. Just say I'm a guest on your show in case E-Rock tries to kick me out. So I saw Bill shows. I didn't say hi to him right away because there was a bunch of flies around his head. I'm kidding. I kid. Because
You're a comic.
Yeah. So anyway,
busting balls. We're busting balls here.
Yeah, we're good-natured ribbing.
Right.
So
I don't think E-Rock has any jurisdiction here from Jersey.
Oh, good.
I don't think he's allowed to.
Oh, good.
He's in Jersey, right? Isn't he? Yeah.
No, but I heard he was, because when we did Chip the other day, he said he's not here every day. So I was like, maybe today because it's cold out, he doesn't want to come to the
Yeah, it's windy, cold. I get it. I was going to stay
afraid.
home.
You got your big coat on.
I got my coat.
I was going to stay home, but I got a big coat.
I got a big coat.
I'll see if it works out.
March.
And then so then I saw Bill, and I got my phone because I knew the fans would appreciate it. So I made a video. I just made a video. I said, Bill, say something. And he goes, no, thanks. And he just,
oh, okay.
But I think
that's not good.
I think he's probably like, well, he probably thought I had some end game. I was trying to troll him.
Right.
But I was basically like, Bill, listen, I didn't know. It's almost like when when just something happens where you're like, oh, I didn't know. I thought it was this and it was that.
Yeah. You know what other people don't get, like
or like when you're, sorry to cut you off, but like like you're like when you got divorced,
Yes.
When you got divorced, you're like, oh shit, a lot of things that were like bothering me I was just mad about something else,
Mm-hmm.
And then once you get like a shitty relationship beyond you're like, oh, I'm really not that mad about a lot of other stuff,
Yeah.
So anyway,
When I think back on my divorce, I think of sitting in my lawyer's office, and it was downtown, and no matter how bad it was, my divorce, I could think back and think every time I looked out the window, my lawyer's office overlooked that giant globe that was in the World Trade Center thing, like courtyard, because that's where my lawyer's office was. So I look at that, and every time I think of my divorce, I think of 9/11.
Yeah, at least I'm not.
And try to wonder which was worse. Like personally, my divorce was worse for me. I didn't lose a dime on 9/11.
Yeah, but the building's on fire. You don't have to jump to your own
right. I didn't have to jump away from my wife to my death. To certain doom.
I mean, yeah, sometimes it just puts it in perspective. I was just, like I said, I was like, wow, I was surprised. But
I don't think people understand that you are a comic.
Right.
Like they understand, obviously, when you're on stage, you're very funny. But I don't think people understand, like, sometimes, and I'm not trying to psychoanalyze, when somebody who's been a jokester their whole life, even from the class clown in school, when you get nervous or anxious or uncertain about a situation, you'll just start blurting like jokes out, make people laugh, loosen the situation up. Some jokes are great, funny. Some jokes are funny, but people don't take them the right way, things like that. I think there's a genuine evil, mean streak in you, Kevin.
Yeah.
But a lot of it is very funny. Everyone I talk to that despises you say that you're very funny.
That's all I want.
I love you, Kevin, and I say it all the time to people.
At my funeral, I'd be like, I despise them.
I did
enjoy his comedy.
Despised by millions, loved by.
Well, I actually made a thing. Celebrity testimonials, and it's Leslie Jones saying, Kevin's got mental issues.
Right.
And then it cuts to you going, when I got arrested by the cops, and you were like, he's a prick, but he's funny. So I'm in a bit of a conundrum.
Yeah.
I know he's a duplicitous asshole, but on the other hand, makes me laugh. So
I'm laughing.
Yeah, so I don't know.
No qualms.
I got so yeah. Sometimes it's like I just learned that comics are thin skinned and they're babies, and to constantly, and plus in a podcast you say so much shit.
Yep.
or I do, people are going to get mad at you.
They get mad. Yeah, you're just throwing shit out there. A lot of times you don't think anyone's even
No, I know.
looking,
But
and then
also-
it's written down on social media, and it's
Yeah.
like, and it looks a lot worse when it's written down than when you
Plus,
said
they
it.
clip it. They couldn't, when you did O&A, they couldn't clip
Oh, yeah.
it. They couldn't clip it, right?
Right.
It wasn't on demand where you could clip it. And
Yeah.
there was no internet.
Now
so
it's
even if
all
you did clip
edited
it-
and-
So a guy, you say something about a comic, somebody clips it, sends it to the guy
Yeah.
on Twitter, and then he's like, oh, the
It's out
guy's...
of context.
Yeah,
and
now
it's
he's like,
just-
now he's shitting on me, and then they have to say something, and then you have to say something. and-
Yeah. Are you going to be after COVID? What do you think your standing at the cellar will be? Are you allowed in there at this
I'm
point?
allowed, but they
Okay.
don't... I mean, it's like...
That boggles my mind.
yeah.
Like you're not fucking Hitler walking into the place.
I know.
You're fucking like
I
Goebbels.
mean, I have some I have some protection because, Noam says he likes me.
Yeah.
And then so he owns the place. And then and then Louis likes me. So Louis like a big deal. So
Yeah.
so they kind of give me something for that. But everybody else kind of hates me. So when I walk in, they're like, "I'm like, you guys are babies." But a lot of you, they're just they're very cliquey too.
Yeah. That's a
Like
big
everybody
thing.
that's friends with Goldman is like kind of doesn't like me because they kind of can't like me.
Yes.
And then
right, because then they're in the outs with. that
then
guy.
and then there's like I hate to say it because I'm not anti-Semitic, but there's like a sign of like a Jewy kind of a thing.
Is there that clique, the cabal?
No, but I mean, I'm just talking about, and plus, it's almost like Borat said, where you like a lot of times they disguise,
Shapeshifter.
no, they disguise themselves because there was
Throw money at them like he did in.
no, there was a scene in Crashing, like one of the first episodes. They did a scene at it was supposed to be a comedy club, as the Cellar, but I think it was actually at the Village Underground. Anyway, it's Rachel Feinstein, Dave Attell, Dan Natterman, Big J, and they're all Jews. But you don't think of Big J and Dan Natterman being both Jewish.
Same thing. Dan Natterman, is Jewish.
Yeah, but I'm saying so.
Big J is
they
like
use Big
biker
J-
Jewish. What?
They use them to disguise the fact that it's like so. It's almost like we used all Jews, but like Borat said, they
shapeshift.
they changed their shape.
Shape-shifting.
So then sometimes I'll go like Sam Morril got mad at me this over the pandemic thing for like I didn't even he wasn't even tagged. It's like I said something to somebody, he put up some video, he was at somebody's backyard and the woman took the mic away from him, but he was in her backyard. He was doing a fucking backyard show.
Wait, because he took the mic away because he wasn't wearing a mask or something?
No, because he was being offensive or
Oh my God.
being not funny. So I said Sam will play the victim in it. It was just a video. Sam didn't post it. The guy posted it.
Uh-huh.
So I said Sam will play the victim because like I think Sam like always plays the victim card, Anyway, 6 minutes later, Sam comes at me viciously.
Oh my goodness.
So, and I know he's friends with Gary Goldman. So, like, I don't know how much but it's all like the ingredients for like why people don't like me. Like that maybe they're friends with Neil, maybe they're friends with Gary Goldman.
There is a guilt by association thing that people don't want to do. And I know I'm in the same fucking boat like that. There are people that will not do this show. Well, Dave Landau, for one, won't do this show. No, there are people that won't do this show because they like me. They want to sit.
Got offended by something you said.
Maybe that happened. Wow, I wonder what it could be. Jesus Christ.
He's like, that's
Like,
it.
We literally did a bit about an Indian family dying in their pool trying to save one kid.
Yeah.
They all jumped in and all drowned. And the jokes were like the skimmer got full of dots, so it wasn't the filter broke, or it was the hair from the arms and sideburns of the 4-year-old.
He didn't quit after that.
He didn't quit after that. I can't say that he was offended by anything.
But you're right. People, I mean, people wouldn't do this show.
Yeah, they won't do the show not because they don't find it funny or would like to sit and have fun and talk without, and they don't have a personal problem with me, but someone else does, and maybe that other person gets gigs and does this. So I understand that. You don't want that.
Tim
whole
Dillon
thing.
wouldn't do the show. He wouldn't do our show.
Who?
Tim Dillon.
Oh, Tim.
Because he was and he wants everyone to think he's fucking edgy as fuck. But then it is he won't.
That's the whole
his agent. His agent wouldn't. He did my show once, and then we asked him again, and then I got word to me that his agent said don't do compound media. But he's like he's edgy, but he's not. He's pretend edgy.
No, it's pretend
I'd
edgy.
say he's pretend gay. I'd say he's pretend gay because if he's not gay, it's just another fat dude from Long Island. But since like
you're
you
gay,
say,
at least you got some clout.
no, you got you're a protected class, like you say.
Right. Protected
like
class.
women comics are protected class, and gay guys are protected
Dude,
class.
what about the? Did you see the Patrice O'Neill documentary? Now that whole thing, the entire documentary is pretty much saying what a guy Patrice was. He was his own person, didn't take any shit. Blatantly, brutally honest, wouldn't fucking contort himself to fit in this fucking business and everything. And it's how great it was.
Yeah.
And I wasn't allowed on it because I say fuck the business.
Yeah.
I am my own person.
Yeah.
I'm blatantly honest.
Right.
And then there's a problem there.
It's a joke. And then they go to commercial. It's a Peloton commercial. I'm like, do you see what he died of?
Peloton.
He's never been on a bicycle in his life, let alone a fucking Peloton.
Yeah,
Don't disrespect the dead man.
That was that, and then they would show candy bar commercials.
Candy, and I was like,
yeah,
the guy died of candy.
Well, he died of candy, fatal candy.
He ate so much candy, he died.
A fatal dose of candy.
Like when Opie was on, I don't even know if I should talk about this.
God.
You're sensitive about it. You're like
please.
Larry King with fucking wives. You got so many.
I know. Well, Greg Opie Hughes was on it. And
I only love two of them.
Yeah.
That's what Larry King said. I only love.
My child with Opie is.
Opie goes. I mean, I like Opie, so I'm not gonna whatever. But anyway,
That would make sense.
So Opie said that's what people. Yeah, I shouldn't even say. Now the fans will turn on my.
Now they'll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, he's a fucking trying to. Anyway, I'm just saying that when he said, he goes, well, me and Opie and Anthony, we were like shock jocks. And I was like, don't apologize for being.
Oh, he hates
First of all, you guys are legends. You guys are fucking legends. So it's like, don't apologize for being a legend. Even if you're like Ted Bundy, you're a legend.
You're a legend.
Don't be like, I raped and killed. Like I was the rapist and killiest of all the motherfuckers.
Have pride like Ted Bundy.
If you're the best. Just fucking hang your head up.
Head out of swagger. He knew he was good at what he did.
You see that documentary?
He was proud of it.
He was escaped from jail.
He was getting chicks because he was fucking good at what he did.
he was still getting laid at. Weren't they
in jail? They couldn't fucking get enough of this guy.
Have a baby or something?
Opie hates that, dude. He had a baby, and his baby had a baby who is now on
Ted
Instagram.
Bundy?
She's like a fucking Instagram
She's a whore?
person. She is a whore. She's very cute though. Ted Bundy's grandchild.
Ted Bundy's granddaughter.
It's Ted Bundy's granddaughter.
This is a great country.
And I look at her and just go, I don't even give a fuck.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give a shit who it is.
Shows what a great country we have.
Ted Bundy's granddaughter gets to be an influencer.
O.J. Simpson's doing better than me.
OJ's getting views like crazy.
He's always the voice of reason.
Yeah. The voice of reason is OJ.
He's like, OJ, what is OJ? Because OJ's
I believe that, hello, Twitter world, I think.
It's always a beautiful shot of a golf course.
Oh, he's in paradise, this guy. He's in fucking paradise. You know, the political climate.
Oh, that's her?
Yeah. That's
Ted Bundy?
her. Ted Bundy's granddaughter is just a fucking internet whore. She has big tits and she
does?
Yeah. I don't know. She's like fucking 17 or some shit, but what are you going to do? She's Ted Bundy's fucking granddaughter.
Is their name Bundy?
Awesome. No. I would go with the Bundy name. I'd go for it all. Like Hitler. There are no Hitlers. No one wanted to go with the Hitler name.
It's kind of died off.
Yeah, it really did. You'd think like something. I'm sure if you look in a phone book, there's a Stalin somewhere.
Hitler.
There's a fucking, that fucking Guinea.
How about all this fucking, speaking of stabbing people in the back, it's like, you see that guy get stabbed in the back in
the train?
No, he was like walking in Chinatown. A guy just went
I
up.
thought you meant the talk show host from the Anthony CUMIA show.
He's coming in from Belmore.
No, who got stabbed?
No, these people are getting fucking stabbed.
Stabbed and sliced and fucking.
There's a lot of Asian fucking hate crime.
Trump's America. He had to say the China virus, and now black people are listening to Trump and assaulting Asian people.
I won't hold the door open for them.
Yeah. For who, Asians or
people? I'm
oh.
you know, get your own fucking.
Get it yourself?
I won't stab them though.
I don't know.
It's getting rough out there though. I walked there
is.
from the train and it's like everything's shut down, and then you're like, you gotta look behind you and make sure some dude's not about to stab you.
There's bums like heroin.
But
strung
people
out
are on
people.
edge. People are on edge
They're
because
all on edge.
It's like even people that are regular on edge. So imagine these fucking homeless fucking crazy people.
Sometimes you walking in Penn Station and someone will just come staggering near you and you're ready to like punch him.
Yeah.
Like I don't, because you don't know what he's going to do. I read the fucking paper. Well, not the paper, the internet. But it's scary.
Yeah, but then you don't want people touching you anyway, you know?
Yeah. They're all infected.
It's like that movie, We're All Infected.
We're all
The
infected.
TV show,
28 days later. Oh,
Walking
that one.
Dead.
Oh, Walking Dead. Yeah. Do you you wear a mask? Are you mask up?
Yeah, I do it all, but it's like
I do, but I don't believe in
double
it.
mask. It's like when they said double mask, I'm like, why not triple mask?
Yeah.
In 3 better than 2?
They said that, and then it gets to the point where the curve kind of goes like this, like you're not getting oxygen anymore. Like there's too much mask, and you're breathing in like a
Right.
paper bag.
Isn't
Your
that
own.
bad? Isn't that
I
bad
think
for
that would
you?
be bad. Carbon dioxide's not.
So
good.
I run on my treadmill in my building, and then
Peloton.
yeah, like
I get on my
my
Peloton
wife want to
bike.
get a Peloton. I'm
Compete
like,
with my neighbors. Who does that? Shut up.
No, it's so. I know it's all the people that just like, aren't I terrific?
Got a few grand to dump on a fucking bicycle.
I'm running, but you got to wear a mask. So, but I go to the furthest treadmill and I open a window. So, but people, I drop the mask. I have the mask and I drop it down because I don't want to breathe in my own air.
There are some people that see that.
Pass out, but I get snitched on every time.
Yeah.
And then I say, and then the lady who works the front desk, she came up. She's like, Kevin, you got to put your mask on because I say, well, it gets sweaty.
I
And
hope
then
she has a black eye right now.
She's black,
Oh, okay. She got 2 of them.
permanent one. Anyway. But it's like I'm not gonna. No one's near me, and then
None of
and
it
the
makes
window's
sense.
open, and then I asked Dr. Steve. I said, Dr. Steve, you know, I said, can I get? Because I felt when I was running with my mask on, I'm breathing my own air. It's
Yes.
heavy. I go, can I like get dizzy and pass out? Because that fucking lady who wrote that book, the Facebook lady, Sandra Sandberg or whatever her name. Her husband died. He was jogging, not from this, but he fell on a treadmill and he fucking died. He hit his head.
Jesus.
So you can die from falling off a treadmill.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna die. No one's near me, and it's just be reasonable. Is my point.
If you're wearing a mask and you're just breathing normally, I can understand that oxygen's coming in, air's coming in from other places, the sides, the front, whatever the fuck. But if you're huffing and puffing, working out, you are breathing back in immediately the
That's why
shit that's lingering in front
If
of
you
your
watch an
face.
NBA game, they don't wear masks when they're playing.
No.
They wear masks when they're sitting, which is stupid because it's like, look what we're doing. But they if they
Why
wear
not
masks,
wear while you play?
if they wear masks while they're playing, it would fuck up their breathing, and it
course.
doesn't feel normal to be breathing in your own hot air all the time.
If you've noticed if you're out of breath for some reason while you're wearing that mask and it just sucks in like you're being waterboarded or some shit,
Right.
fuck that. I've had it with all this shit. Texas, finally, Greg Abbott, he decided, the governor of Texas, he said today, effective today, or the 10th, I'm not sure. Effective almost immediately.
This will be Texas National Dave Landau Day.
Yes.
Like the guy from
Since Dave Landau has come to our grand state.
like the guy from The Simpsons, the politician.
Yeah.
This is National Dave Landau Day.
It's like fucking Ted Kennedy. I love that.
That guy's hilarious.
Yeah. So they're taking they're doing 100% capacity in restaurants and movie theater, everything. Everything's open and no mask mandate. They just blew everything out of the water and said, "Fuck this. We're going back to normal."
Good.
And what's his name? Fucking that asshole in California. Newsom. He just one word. He's like reckless.
Oh, he said about
Reckless.
Texas?
Yeah. Reckless. You motherfucker. Reckless it's making everyone broke and suicidal because you close their businesses.
I was saying it should be almost illegal. I know they have like
It is called the
eminent domain.
Constitution.
No, but they have eminent domain. But like to say to a business, you have to go out of business. That should be illegal for the government to just say
Out of business.
in a capitalist country that we're going to put you out of business.
Save you. you have to go out of business.
You should be able to get like if you're a restaurant, the last 5 years, just average it out, and they should have to give you that money back or something.
Yeah.
Whatever profit you made.
Whatever you made, right.
Cuomo's like, first of all, I know you don't like Cuomo, so I don't want to start any trouble because I know you've had a rough week, but what was Cuomo supposed to do with the nursing home people? Like they're in a nursing home to die, right?
Yeah.
So they're supposed to go from the hospital back to the homes where they don't want them? Like, what was he supposed to do with them?
That is an interesting point you make here, because it's not like old people were coming in from, their homes and everything.
Right.
And he was just going, send them to a nursing home.
He wasn't.
They were
using
coming
that.
from the nursing home, going to the hospital because they had, I think I have COVID. And then he'd send them back to the nursing home.
Where were they supposed to go?
In cages on the border with the kids. I would put them right back in that fucking thing.
I mean, where are they? They're supposed to just. They're in they're in a nursing home because the family don't want to look at them dying.
That's why they're in there.
So they're supposed to go to the hospital. Now they're okay. They need the bed for really sick people, and then they're just supposed to send them to the Port Authority or to Penn Station and just wander around with the other homeless fucking people.
It's a valid point.
So nobody says that. What's his name? I almost said Da Vinci. What's his name? De Blasio.
De Blasio.
It's like, well, blah. It's like, just say where. If politicians just said they're supposed to go there, then I would go, okay, that makes sense. But where are they supposed to send them?
Where were they supposed to go? De Blasio. Oh, yeah.
I think it was hospitals were overflowed, and he said, take the sick people and put them in nursing homes.
So they were
they weren't from nursing homes.
No, I think they were from the nursing home.
Oh, boy.
I don't think he would send them to nursing. I think
this is the most important part of the whole thing. If they were nursing home patients that went to the hospital and then back to the nursing home, but if he was just taking people and sending them, like the people that came in should have just went right back to where they came from.
Why would he send them to a nursing home if they're coming from a regular house?
Like, they went to a hospital and there was no room in the hospital, so he's like, go to a nursing home.
Is there a hospital in the nursing home?
I don't.
Well, I guess they have medical care.
I don't know.
That's how I always heard the story.
Huh.
And he didn't want to use the boat and the Javits Center because Trump built it.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to. Only like 3 beds on the boat were used the whole time.
Yeah, Trump gave him that
They sent the boat back.
Yeah. LA got the boat. They had hospitals being set up in Central Park. They had mass graves being dug on fucking Plum Island. It was a disaster, but I just think he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, well, if you're a politician, you can't be stupid in this.
Oh, no.
I mean, it's like Gavin Newsom. He's a fucking clown. He's like, hey, you guys can't eat, but I'm going to eat. So it's like, you can't be that stupid,
If he was seen in a Burger King, it would have been like, what? No mask? You're in a Burger King? You said fucking.
Yeah.
This guy was in one of the finest restaurants in the country with his elite friends sipping wine, and his excuse was, well, it was my friend's 50th birthday.
Right. Everybody has an excuse.
Of course.
Talk to Dave Landau. Everybody has
Everyone.
Everyone can go, well,
I had I see that. Oh my God. Kurt Metzger is coming on soon. And,
is he coming on? Is he coming here?
Is he coming in here, or is it?
I would believe Zoom, yeah.
I think he's Zooming. He's Zooming.
I have a Kurt Metzger story.
You do? Is it going to make this interview awkward?
No.
It's not really an interview. It's just him.
But anyway, Kurt Metzger, we did a gig one time in Pennsylvania. I needed someone to open for me, and I saw him at the comic strip. Did we already do Richie Tinkin died from the comic strip? One of the owners. He was one of the owners.
Yeah.
He was one of the original guys. Did we already say that?
No.
Anyway, he died. He was like Eddie Murphy's man. He was a good guy. Anyway, he just died. Anyway, so I said, Kurt, you want to do a thing with me? We're going to Pennsylvania to do some college. He goes, okay. Anyway, we go there. We do the gig, coming back, and he didn't know where he lived. He didn't know where, so I'm not surprised. I don't know if I was going to say, I don't know if he's late today, but
like instead of going, oh yeah, up here, make a left, make a right, and I'm first house on the.
He said, I know I'm going to sound bitter, and people are like, Brennan's such a dick, but he said,
no one's saying that.
He said that he said he usually gets in a cab and he tells them, and they know. They know how to get to his house, but
he wasn't fucking with you?
He doesn't know how to get to his house.
He wasn't fucking with you.
No.
Like he knows his address, he just doesn't know how to get there.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to get to his own house. And
how long ago was this?
It was probably like 2005.
Before cell phones, really, then. Before smartphones.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have like your Nokia.
But I was shocked. I was shocked. I was.
It is a little shock. How close were you? Were you in a blast radius of a 2-ton bomb?
We were like, first of all, when you're done with the gig,
Yeah.
you just want the guy out of the fucking car. Like you do the gig, you got to talk the whole way there,
Right.
You got to talk the whole way back, and then you don't know where he lives.
That's kind of annoying. The
And then you're like, and then it's like if you know the guy, that's one thing. But if you just like, and then what else did somebody say?
Yeah.
What do you think about David Tell? Like.
oh,
I mean, you got to talk
right.
about like the guys everybody likes and whatever. So, but then I'm like, so when you finally get home, it's a 2-hour drive. So when you finally get home, you're like, all right, now I can get
Yeah.
this guy out of the car. I can go home and fucking whatever I do when I go
Just-
home.
and have my wife talk to me.
Have my wife treat me.
And-
Have my wife have no regard for me. No, but then he's like, he didn't know where he lived. So it never happened to me before. Like a grown man didn't know where he lived.
Didn't know where he lived.
I got it.
Is it pinned in his sleeve? Did he
Gotta
have
call his mom.
address?
Gotta call his mom.
So when the police show up, did his mom come and get him on the desk of a police
Oh,
station?
there it is. That he was like, at one point he goes,
Yeah.
there it is. I recognize my building.
That's my house.
It was Brooklyn and it was dark and it wasn't.
Oh.
It was like a kind of warehouse neighborhood. I was like, I kind of
He's
got
eating
it.
an ice cream cone on the precinct desk with a sideways cop hat on, waiting for mom.
It's funny because it's like first impressions. So
That was it. He doesn't know where
Kurt
his.
Metzger could win like a Nobel Peace Prize for comedy. I'd be like, he don't know where he lives.
He has no clue where his own house is.
I have my own thing with Kurt.
I live there, mister. Where are you taking me? Hey.
But it's funny now, but at the time I was like, this motherfucker.
Because you just got to get home.
I'm
Like, it's not
it's
him.
tired.
If
I'm
anyone had done this.
I remember I was doing this gig. I was doing another long drive, and then I had to drive anyway. I picked this guy up in Philadelphia, drive to Virginia, drive him back,
Shit.
drive him back to
George
Philadelphia.
Washington? Where
Yeah,
are you?
then
who you
then I go. And then again the forced conversation, and I was in the middle of making a pilot, and I had to fly to LA the next day, so I was already like, come on, man, just get this fucking gig over with. So he goes, so what? So we're talking about show business. This guy's like an open micer, and I said, well, so what? He goes, so if you're not doing the pilot, after you're done, if the pilot doesn't go, what do you want to do, like, career wise? I'm like, I'm doing a pilot, like what?
Yeah.
I'm so worried about like what if the pilot fails. I said, what do you want to do? He goes like film and television. I go, film and television? You're a bad open micer. And like I'm supposed to pretend, like I'm supposed to play.
Now,
along.
you didn't say this,
No,
did you?
I did. I was so
see,
mad.
That's where Kevin is unlike everyone else.
Film and television.
Television.
Fucking, you're George Clooney.
Slow
I'm
down.
sitting here with George. I just saw you do stand up, not very well.
Yeah.
And now you want to do film and television.
And television.
It's like I was almost like we were on the I-95, or else I would have been like, just get out of the fucking.
It's like television. People don't go to get those fixed anymore. They just buy a new one. Oh, you mean? See, I get it.
Film and television.
Film and television.
So should I leave when he's here, or what do you want me to
Whatever
do?
you want to do.
I gotta take a piss, but
I have no.
my wife wanted me out of the house anyway.
Take a piss. I'm gonna do a read about
Discount?
people that. No, this is preparewithcompoundmedia.com. Because people don't understand. Look at what happened in Texas. Food lines, friggin' people freezing to death in their houses. You got to prepare. How about that Ted Cruz? He's off to Cancun with some chicks. Oh, it's his daughter. Sorry. Maybe I'm fake news. And Kurt's ready, so we'll get to the great Kurt Metzger right after I tell you about preparewithcompoundmedia.com. After the winter wake-up call and the breakdown of the power grid, no one can deny that we're all quite vulnerable, right? Wouldn't you agree? We saw power grid failures. They got those little pinwheels up on giant sticks in Florida. Here's what I want you to do. If you think the windmills work very well, all right, do this. Get a pinwheel. Either go to some cheap 5 and dime, if they still have those around, a dollar store, the pinwheels. Get that. Put it in your freezer. Stand it up in an ice cube tray. Now take a water spritzy bottle that you squirt the cats with when they're being rambunctious and spray it all over the pinwheel, okay? Now shut the freezer door. Wait an hour. Now open the freezer door and go to the pinwheel. Nothing. Nothing. It's exactly what happens to the fucking power windmills and exactly what happened in Texas. And what are you supposed to do? Oh, now all the grocery stores are closed. You're smart. You got your generator. You're not a dummy. So you got power, you got everything. But there's other things you need from other people unless you're smart and you prepare with compoundmedia.com. That's the smart people. That's the advice from the smarties. Disasters. Oh, my God. Disaster. You don't know what it is. Political upheaval or the weather. But I'll tell you, you will get a supply of food, a 30-day supply of food that's going to last 25 years in storage. You're never going hungry. Your kids aren't screaming, sitting there watching television because you got a generator, and you're eating food because you prepare with compoundmedia.com. 4-week supply, delicious meals, give you 2,000 plus calories a day. And that's what you're going to need to survive next disaster. Be prepared. It's a smart thing to do. It's not just smart, it's essential. And saving $50 is pretty good. You know, you could trade that in for gold, because that's all people will take. Or chits. I think they traded chits in Waterworld, but that's a whole nother disaster. Prepare with, literally, prepare with compoundmedia.com. Stock up right now. Limited supplies. Limited supplies. Prepare with compoundmedia.com. No time to lose. Do it now. What are you, mental? I think you're mental. Thank you. And let's pop Kurt Metzger up on the screen. There he is. Hi,
Hey.
Kurt.
What's up, man?
I like
Where was Kevin at when he was he where was he playing when he was with that open micer? Did he say?
He didn't say. He'll probably be back, and you could do that. He was talking about, you mean when he's talking about you didn't know where he lived?
Showman television guy. I want to know what city. I want to know if I can guess the city.
Oh, if you could guess that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. What was it true that you didn't know where you lived?
Yeah, I was new in town, so.
Oh, okay. See, if you're
I've
new
always
in town.
relied on the kindness of Brennan's to get
Well, you're gonna starve or be very very disappointed if you depend on that.
It's like, yeah, wire mother versus soft mother. Kevin is wire mother.
Holy shit! Now, by your background, I can't tell where you are. Where are you these days?
In the other room in my apartment where I have my.
Oh, so you're.
Well,
But are you in New York or L.A.?
No, I'm in LA.
Oh, you're in L.A. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's a whole fucking other story. We're in the same boat, though, New York and L.A., I think, pretty much. L.A. might be a little more locked down than we are even now. Some of the bars and restaurants are opening up.
Yeah, no, it's and the tent cities are expanding.
Oh,
every
good.
day. Does New York have full tent cities?
There's a couple of places, but for the most part, tents are optional. You just pass out on the sidewalk if you're
right.
sleepy. That seems to be what our heroin addicts do. They just walk till they fall down, and you just go around them. Maybe Penn Station. There's some of them here at Penn Station in Midtown. But I just walk like a 1 block from here to the train, so I don't really see much. I put the blinders on. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, well, New York is like a kind of blind, like it's like easier to just be very used to, like, you know, glue traps for mice and also homelessness. But
the insensitivity of man.
Yeah, right. Right, and here it's like kind of suburban looking. You know, city. So it definitely sticks out way more.
It's a little more shocking. Can you go to the three blocks instead of the tiny little Kevin Brennan in the?
It's just a tiny Kevin.
I like it. I like Tiny Kevin.
It's
I like Tiny Kevin.
Maybe he's not such a big dick if he's tiny.
Why don't you have Tiny Kevin?
Tiny Kevin Brennan.
This episode will be called Tiny Kevin.
Tiny Kevin will be appearing this evening at Tiny Comedy Cellar. Yeah.
Kevin, where were you with that guy that was who wants to do film and television?
Who was the guy, or where were we?
No, where were you? I don't.
We drove to. We had to drive to. I had to pick him up from Philadelphia because I couldn't get anybody open for me. I had to pick him up. We had to drive to like Virginia to do it, like Richmond or someplace, which is a pretty long drive.
Oh shit!
And we had to drive all the way back. And I didn't really know the guy. Somebody recommended him, and then But he said film and television. I just had it. I was like, I couldn't. I was just like, come on,
Wait,
dude.
now you got
Plus,
Kevin
I just saw his act.
Fauci vision.
Fauci vision.
He looks like a little Fauci there.
There we go. That's a little
But
better.
Kurt, the thing was, I just saw his act. I'm like, you're not going to do either film or
Well, I like the
television.
guy asking you what you're going to do if the pilot doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Like, fucking shop.
Yeah, I'm like,
Already assessed your fucking future.
I was flying out the next day to fucking talk to NBC, and then he's like, "Well, what if it doesn't work?" I'm like, I can't really think ahead like that. I gotta focus on what I'm doing. But let's focus on your film and television career.
Film and television, television
Every
and
time
film.
I still see him every once in a while. I'll be like, "Hey, film and television."
What's he doing? Still comedy?
No, he lives in Philadelphia, and when I do a show, he comes by. He's like, "Remember me?" I'm like, "Never." It's like his character from Seinfeld. I'll never forget you.
Yeah.
Your film and television.
Wow, that is.
Remember me? Of course I do.
That's
How's your F and
had to be
T?
a brutal drive.
How's your career doing?
Yeah, he's in film and television. Yeah, that drive is like, and then you get home. Does your wife know to maybe shut the fuck up when you get home?
She's always asleep. She's always asleep.
Because you spend time either on podcast or radio or live on stage, and you're just talking.
Yeah.
And fans talking, and
Yeah.
that's it. And then you get home, and it's like the last thing you want to do is say another word about anything.
No.
Hey, did you see this story about? Yes, I talked about it 3 fucking different occasions today, at length, ad nauseum. I don't want to talk about shit.
My wife was actually weird about because when the Cuomo thing was on the news yesterday, she's like, he didn't do that much.
Oh God.
And I was like, I would expect her to be like, what a creep. He goes, and I'm like, yeah. I go, the reason guys ask if they can kiss you is because women never make the first move. So the guys have to make the first move, and you end up being a fucking creep.
Here it is.
Well,
It's not a good optic.
I like that he like that's the thing that it's not like killing them old people.
Yeah, yeah, that's and you know
like-
the conspiracy theories and whatnot are saying that the reason this is coming out with the sexual harassment thing is to cover up for the murder rap that he might get for fucking killing
So
old
you
it's
people.
think
gonna
he
work.
wants
Well,
it to come out?
Yeah,
I don't think it's from him. I think it's from like all the media that like they had his brother
his
do
brother
skits with him.
trying to save him from the dead old people by throwing some bimbos at him.
He had to recuse himself from any more skits with his brother now.
Yeah,
He did.
and giant Q-tips. It's a giant sausage. Hey, you're gonna eat that whole thing? And meanwhile,
Ma says,
it's something we all said dumb shit like that when we had a couple of drinks and we're trying to woo a girl. You know, oh, hey, look at that. I think I could get a sexual innuendo in there. Yeah, and he's a single
your day
guy.
job as governor.
Yeah.
Plus, he's
I didn't murder old people.
he's the governor, but he's still got a dick. You know what I mean? So
That's just it. He wants to
All that
get
shit
laid.
was out before everybody. In fact, even the sexual harassment thing was out before. It was just now they will talk about it because he was like
Yeah.
a good. He's good, unlike Trump.
Yeah,
He's
yeah. Did you see
kissing
the
bandit,
the picture of him with that girl? He's holding her face
It
and
looks
it
a little
doesn't
weird.
look good. Like, but that could be anything. Like she could love the guy,
Yeah.
and just that moment
Yeah.
she's making a face, but it doesn't look good. Pop that picture up because it's he was at a wedding,
Yeah.
and he meets
Plus,
this girl.
everyone tries to get laid at a wedding.
Weddings are just
You
the
get
most.
drunk.
Yeah.
Women want to
Everyone's
get. Women are
drunk.
horny because they love
Wait,
weddings.
was she the bride though?
No.
Oh, that would have been great. He's trying to cuck the
Everybody
bride.
tries to fuck the bride.
Giving her the gubernatorial blessing.
Yeah. So he grabs her head and
Looks like he's biting his lip too. He's going.
oh, he's just I gotta fucking fuck you, you
Look at what he's doing.
motherfucking whore. Look at him.
What do you like, my
at him.
brother? You bitch.
It looks like he's ready to put his thumbs in her eyes like a fucking one of those movies. You fucking bitch.
Look at her face. Like, why are you
She's
doing
not
this?
happy in this picture. Now, again, the context of one single frame
Yeah,
in
it's
the
ridiculous.
entire evening is a little presumptuous,
Yeah.
but
Italians talk with their hands. You know that.
yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, he's so he asks her, he walks up, she's wearing a backless dress. So he comes up to her immediately and puts his hand way down on her lower back. And
Right.
she said she removed his hand and thought that would be enough of a signal. And then he grabs her face here and goes, can I kiss you? Can I kiss you?
Because it looks like he's not forming a K sound. It looks like he's forming an F sound with his mouth.
Can I fuck you? Yeah.
Based on my lip read of this, it
Yeah.
looks like he's like,
oh yeah. Can I kiss your fucking asshole?
That's interesting.
That's what she said. Who knows what he really did?
Well,
but what she said is interesting.
witnesses.
She said he did and I've heard of that move a million times, especially at like well-to-do kind of party, like the move of down the back.
Yeah.
So she would have probably been cool. She said, "Oh, I thought he'd get the hint because I moved his hand."
Right.
So that sounds like letting one go. And like I don't know if he had a few drinks in him or his nipple rings were getting him.
Yeah. He's probably
excited.
the pompous fucking guy that he is. He's probably like, does she even know I'm the fucking governor?
He's a notorious douchebag.
She pulled my hand away.
Everyone's
This
known for
fucking
a long
idiot
time.
doesn't even know who I am.
Yeah,
and then he's
that's
like,
what he has done for a long time. Like,
yeah,
new news. They're just now talking about it, but I heard all this shit for a long time. In fact, anybody that was in political circles in New York knew about that.
So she has this friend who's snapping pictures. Apparently there's other pictures too, but this is the only one that's out right now. She took a series of pictures. And then the girl here said to her friend, she goes, oh my God, did you see what he was doing? After she walked away, there's a phone screen up there. Oh, there we go. And he goes, did you see what he did? He goes, did he kiss me? Like she didn't even know. She turned her head and felt like something. And he goes, yeah, he kissed you on the cheek. She was shell-shocked. She couldn't believe this fucking guy.
Should have given her a good sniff, a good Biden sniffing.
Oh yeah, one of those hair sniffs, a little whisper.
Why did he go for the hair
something.
sniff?
How old are you? He loves doing that. He's like an 8-year-old girl. He's like, "What are you in college?"
You know, I like
Coming
kids
from you,
better
this
than
is
people.
rich.
Yeah, coming from me, I wouldn't even use that line.
You know, I like chicks better than people.
Yeah, Biden is such a all those clips where he's swearing in people in Congress and the Senate and whatnot.
Them.
And he's like, oh, come over here. He grabs their kids and wants them to stand in front. And he's molesting them right in front.
And they're afraid to say anything.
They can't say anything.
They're being sworn in.
Dude, it's the alpha move of the fucking century.
Dad's being sworn in, so
Yeah.
they want to get the fucking ceremony over,
Dad's
so
just
they're
like,
officially a
shut up.
senator or whatever.
Take it,
Judge.
sweetie. You take it for daddy, sweetie. You need to
I
just
need this job.
let the old man feel your non-existent tits because I need this job. And there's Biden. Oh, you fucking, what are you, fucking 30? Fucking ghoul.
Have you seen those pictures where they put like Japanese anime girls and Joe Biden sniffing them? And they're like, oh.
Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's Joe Biden. Oh, he's got an octopus tentacle for a cock. Fucking anime. Weird goddamn conquered culture. Jesus Christ.
Fuck Landau. Anyway, he's missing.
Yeah, look at this. Look at her. Dude, that's awesome. Oh, is that funny? What a weird fucking culture thing that whole anime is. It's so strange. Look at him.
Well, you got it. I mean, seriously, you can't be anything anymore in public.
Yeah.
Thanks.
If you're the
He
least bit
always was
anything, then
known
you
as
get
that.
fucking shamed.
You get shamed now.
Unless you're a robot, you know.
Like there used to be a category of a handsy guy where you were like, yeah, no, he's one of them handsy guys.
Yeah.
You had to just like say it was okay.
He's a little touchy, feely, but because he's a nice guy. He's very, very close. And yeah, now.
That was like a classic getting over thing that was like, you know, like,
whatever
like
it
Cosby
takes.
and Quaaludes. That
No, but
was
it's
like,
also, Kurt, it's like when you work at a comedy cellar, like some of the comics, they hug the waitresses. They give them like a big fucking hug.
I bet.
It's always like the girls with the tits or the hot girls.
Yeah,
they never want to give the big hug to the twos and threes.
the
twos and threes of the staff. It's like, let me hug the hot girl.
Yeah.
I never did it. That's why they can't get any charges against me.
well,
but it's like,
Greer always did.
no, but it's always a coincidence. Like, he's always saying a big hello to the hot girls, to
Right.
the
Dude,
waitress.
remember Artie Fuqua would, I didn't know for years why he did this, but I'd be at the table and Artie would, he'd always have like 3 kind of dumb clubby chicks with him. and he would come and introduce them to you. And you're like, this is Gomez, and like I don't want to meet them. And
Oh
they don't
my
meet me.
God, that's a
And
power
what-
move. Like, look, I got chicks. I'm going to introduce them to you.
No, I thought maybe that's what it was, but my roommate outside, Steve, told me it was Artie figures out who's fucking, and then he gets rid of the other ones by here, meet these comics, and then separates the one who's down from the
Oh,
herd.
that's brilliant. It's like
conquer.
it's like
that's been- yeah.
like a lion when they find the weak gazelle on the Serengeti,
Yeah.
and they separate it from the herd.
It was
Yes.
like dance to science, like
And then
dance until
they
someone
lick
says it-
its pussy.
Yeah,
Yes, I watched that on Mutual of Omaha's
So he
Wild
he
Kingdom.
pawns off the ones that won't fuck onto the
Yeah.
to the other
Like,
comics.
He probably has
Brilliant
a sense
move.
of it, like honed
Yes.
over many years of figuring out, like closing the sale.
Oh,
then,
that's
But
beautiful.
then they have 3 friends. So he goes, oh, so they can talk to me. I'm like, why are they
Get
here?
rid of the fucking
Yeah.
And you don't want him to talk to him
cock
either.
blocker.
Those are pre-COVID moves, obviously. But
Oh yeah, everything's a pre-COVID move, and everything's a fucking harassment move. We all have shit that we've done just as a natural way of trying to pick up a girl that is not acceptable today. Just
Well, it depends
language
if
you
you're
use.
at
I'm
work
not
or
talking
not,
about
yeah.
grabbing a fucking chloroform bottle or something. I'm just talking about
Well, like what? Yeah.
whatever
like
you say, like conversation you'll have with a girl, and if you're sitting at a bar or at a party and you feel like the girl is being pretty receptive to what you're doing, and you switch the conversation to a little sexual innuendo, or it gets a little
at a party?
yes, or at a bar. That shit is unacceptable now. Like, I don't
Really?
understand how you're supposed to do it when literally making some kind of sexual innuendo about a cock or a pussy or tits or something can then be turned around, because this is what's happening to Cuomo. Like
Yeah, but his thing is these chicks were married and worked for him, which is a lot different than being at a bar.
I
where
don't think
presumably
all of
you're
them.
They
there.
weren't married. One,
That's
I
not
I
think,
thought the Lindsay Boyle one was. She's
Yeah.
married. Yeah.
the other one worked for the Kamala,
wedding,
or
I
no, the
don't really
Biden
know about.
worked for the Biden re-election committee or something.
it's like after the Patrice documentary, I watched his Elephant in the Room again, and he was talking about National Harassment Day.
Oh, I love that one.
It's a
yeah.
great bit because
Did they
it's
show
still,
that in the documentary?
Yeah.
Because
they
I
showed
was afraid to watch it because I thought they like kind of
No, they actually showed his bits and showed like what he was all about.
It's like if you put men and women together, it's a
Yeah.
fucking tricky situation because guys
Yeah.
have to make the move, and then women sit there like they're always innocent. Well, you dressing like a whore.
Listen,
You don't
if
want
you had a
anyone to-
dumbass party, if I'm at some party, I think that's ridiculous. Like what you were describing. If
Yeah.
you work for the fucking governor and you're married, like fuck, like he's like a bully. Like he's known for that. He just bullies
Yeah. Yeah. How is the
That was
governor?
a-
How's the governor supposed to get laid then? And because let me also add this. I'm not a fan of fucking Cuomo. I can't stand this motherfucker. But how is a
Yeah.
guy? Are we to assume that because
I
he's
can tell you.
a
That's what
politician?
Spencer showed us.
Well, because he's a politician, he has this amazing knack of picking up girls without saying something that people might find offensive. Like, guys trying to get laid are going to say shit.
It's a primitive
And
game.
do
It's
shit.
a primitive game.
And
well, at a wedding, probably. Right?
Yeah.
But not the
even
other
at
chicks-
work, you see a girl you want to fucking work. I don't care who you are. You could be the president of the United States,
Right.
and let's just randomly
"Let's
pick
play-"
an intern. And let's
Wait,
say
wait.
you want to fuck her because, she probably doesn't have much attention because he's a little chubby.
right?
You say,
there's a
"Get in
time and a
here."
place.
Yeah, you go
Hey,
get in here.
in the corporate world, there's a time and a place for that. And it's called the Christmas party.
Yes,
you do
that's
that shit.
harassment day. Really, is a Christmas party.
Yeah, it's good.
but
They're right.
if you
Yeah.
see a girl at work, like workplace romance is always looked
But
at like.
okay, you wouldn't be hitting on them at work. You would probably be getting drinks after or something. Wouldn't
No,
you? Like,
you're fucking doing whatever you think it takes to get your dick in them. And that means
sounds crazy.
by the copy machine or the water cooler if it's 1950.
that sounds
Just
like
saw
a
Mad
Mad
Men.
Men.
I saw Mad
sounds
Men.
like Mad
They're
Men.
squeezing their secretaries' asses.
They're all
I mean,
pregnant.
keep in mind,
Oh, it's
Mad Men-
fantastic.
Mad Men was a gay writer's idea of what men were into.
Was that it? Like a gay
Yeah,
writer's
like,
idea?
I think there's a lot of gay dating, projection onto.
Gay Hollywood writer. I just don't see it.
Wow, that wouldn't work.
Amazing.
Yeah, that because the whole show's like, look what they used to wear, isn't it ugly? Like that whole fucking
Yeah. It was very, they showed secretaries wearing kind of nice shoes and things like that, and they didn't wear that.
All I can say is this: I've said
What
it.
job have you worked at in the last 30 years?
Oh my God!
Got a
Well,
fuck
that's
by
true.
the copier.
Yeah, but that's how everybody. That's how everybody used to get laid. They used to get laid at their jobs because they didn't either a bar. They didn't have
I
online.
think they still do.
Huh?
Yes.
That's still how people get laid, but it's just a matter of like where you do it. The shit now is if you do it at work, that'll be a harassment thing.
Yeah, which is
That's
fucked
been like
up,
that
I
since
think.
before
Because
I
you
was.
spend a lot of time with people you work with, so you get to like somebody, then you can't fuck them because it's harassment.
and here's
if you're both consensual.
The fucked up part is
Well, if
it
you're
never.
consensual,
They never
it's
complain
fine.
about it. They never complain about it right after it happened. It's years later when they have some fucking axe to grind or it's profitable, and then you come forward and go, oh yeah, he was a scumbag 10 years ago by the mimeograph machine.
I know the one was before.
Xerox machine.
By the
remember?
oral dictation microphone.
The one that said something a long time ago. They just didn't want to report on it because he was like a media hero. Like that wasn't like I don't know about the wedding thing. I just heard that now. But the what's her name? Lindsay
Who,
Boyle.
Cuomo? Yeah, but they're ganging up him because of the nursing home stuff. So now he's
They're
now he's
ganging
a-
up because he's no use anymore. They don't need him as like the anti-Trump. So it's okay.
Man,
To fucking,
and that's
Also, he's an easy target now because his back is against the wall. So then they all
Yeah.
come out of the woodwork.
Trump's out now. Like
Yeah, but,
everyone's
like,
up for
if
grabs.
they all come out while they're being like, look how good he handled it compared to Trump, like that would be some kind of like, like the media sucks. Like they make these personalities that you're supposed
Liars.
to want to be a Cuomo-sexual. That's what they were all saying. Like, which I'm sure
funny.
really helped with his harassment activity.
Yeah.
Aren't you a Cuomo-sexual?
He's
Fuck it.
just one of those suave Italian guys that has some
Yeah.
libido on him.
So they propped him up like he was fucking great, and he called him daddy and all that shit.
Yeah.
That was all like this is all like shit gets filtered through the media first. So you never know what the real story is because it gets reported in parts when it's convenient for certain
By the
parties.
bullshit media. The 100% bullshit media. You've been in news stories, Kurt. I know,
Yeah.
like whether it's controversial or even sometimes pieces that are supposed to be complimentary. I've been in all that
Right.
shit over the course of the years, and
Even
they've got
complimentary, they fuck it up. Yeah.
every single piece has at least one thing wrong in it. They missed a quote. They fucked this up. Most of the time, it's just blatant lies, especially when you're in there for something bad. And then you realize, after a few years and a few stories and a few episodes, and you realize this is happening, you go, this is just what they do. This isn't
right.
just me. It's not just coincidentally they fucked my story up every time. It's every story and everyone. Because they're lying sacks of shit that has told us to trust them. A news station you can trust. Who told me that? Oh, they did. They're the only ones telling me I need to trust Channel 4.
the
Fucking they're
news you can
liars.
trust, right? Yeah, a friend of mine's a reporter. He calls it the thin blue check mark.
Yeah.
Thing where they're like, we are the because you really shouldn't talk to them ever without a publicist. That's like a lawyer. It's like talking to the cops without a lawyer.
Yeah.
So all the same like incentives to fucking just fuck you over and grind you up are the same as the legal system, but worse. The legal system's probably a little better.
Yes, then because they have rules that they need to adhere to. They're supposed to anyway. The media, under the guise of the First Amendment, they could fuck you over.
They don't go to
three
jail.
ways till Tuesday.
They don't get
Well,
if they get it wrong, they don't go to jail.
No.
There's I mean a lot of times they do cops, but the thing now is they get to set. It's like they get to set the rule of even what reality is. Like,
yeah,
there's some group where it's like just because you've been in business a while, that means you're considered reliable to check other sources on anything. And so you get all kinds of shit get covered up, and when it's convenient to talk about, it's going to be just worse and worse.
There was people talk about the election being tampered with and fraud and election machine, the Dominion machines, all that fucking shit. I don't know. I don't fucking even deal with that. But I know that the election was definitely fucked with pure old-fashioned propaganda. 4 years they shit on Trump for 4 fucking years. Now, of course, we know Trump, goofball motherfucker. He did some stupid shit. He did, but 4 years, this guy never did one good thing for the country. We actually came out of his 4 years and we weren't, the cities weren't in ruin. Oh, wait, they were from Democrats because of COVID. But
Right.
they did a 4-year smear campaign on this guy. And if you don't think that had an influence on people, and then they wouldn't talk about Biden and Hunter and the China-Ukraine deals and Kamala. No network, no mainstream media even brought that shit up. And if that isn't tampering, I don't know what is.
Well, they bragged about it in Time magazine.
Oh,
that
yeah.
article.
Yeah, they were like, hey, look how we fucked with the election. That was their story.
It's not like changing machines. They'll tell you openly because they want credit.
Yeah, they now want to know. They want people to know how powerful they are and what they can fucking do and what they did.
They didn't beat him by a lot. I mean, I think probably a lot of it had to do with like the mail-in thing made it. That was what that was all about.
That was a little much too, right? Out of nowhere, they're like,
also could have fucking, they're all the same jerk offs. Like, for all that he's the enemy, they didn't go, hey, we're not signing the Patriot Act again with this maniac in charge, or we're not giving this money to blow. He's got his finger on the button. We're not giving him this money to do that. Shit that flies through, no fucking problem.
Yeah,
so, everything else is aesthetics for the peasants to argue about tweets and shit.
Yeah,
but it's gonna be like he's still like. He could have maybe done some real different shit, but he was just never going to. It's literally just the appeal of him, unless you're insane. The appeal is the fuck you to the people that you don't like. That's the only, and that's the only way the only candidate you're ever going to get from now on.
Yeah, the fuck you that everyone wanted to give to the government and the system, the way it's been for decades, fucking us, was definitely Trump being elected. That's what people said. Like, hey, look what we did. Fuck me? No, how about fuck you?
That and dank memes from Russia also. Don't forget the dank memes Russia used. To trick us. But
he also did some shit. He did some shit that fucked me over with taxes here in New York. I'm not saying everything Trump did was great, but there were some things, the way veterans were being treated in the VA. If you remember the stories that were coming out before, and look at me, the media was looking for anything they could find to fuck Trump with. And the VA, if you remember all those horrible stories of vets dying because they weren't getting the proper medical care fast enough, and then Trump said, no, here's what we do. You're not doing a good job. We throw you fucking out. And it actually started working. There's one thing. I'm not even going to say, because there are other things, but that couldn't have been something that people said, that seems like a good thing. Nothing from CNN, ABC, NBC, CBS.
You mean like the media's not going to do it. That guy, that's because that guy felt. Who's the guy that runs CNN? Zuckerberg?
Yeah.
The guy looks like
just
a fucking
Zucker.
penis.
I think it's just Zucker.
Yeah, Zucker. Not
but
Zuckerberg.
Bergstein, Witz.
Yeah, fucking.
We get the point.
Yeah. Big J again. You talk about Natterman.
But that guy produced The Apprentice, right? That was his thing. The Apprentice. So, like all of these media companies are like some rich asshole's personal pet project. So CNN. Yep. He sucked before Trump. Remember the Malaysian plane that disappeared?
Yeah.
And CNN just all day long would show, here's a 3D rendering of what a plane would look like wet. Why are you on this?
And then I think Don Lemon brought up something like the Bermuda Triangle or UFOs or something. And people are watching going, oh, yeah, UFOs.
Yeah, that's that guy. He would be like really involved. So now they're completely. Did you see the fucking New York Times? I couldn't believe this. This is a quote from the New York Times because they got caught with some podcast from that ex-ISIS member about this guy who has a story of how he's an ISIS, and it was all fake. And so this guy, editor, same guy that broke the P-tape story in BuzzFeed.
Oh, God. That Trump was being pissed on in a Russian hotel.
That was me.
Yeah.
That was you?
You
put out the story or you were being pissed on? Which? Okay.
So he's writing about the New York. He goes, the New York Times is in the middle of an evolution from stodgy paper of record to collection of juicy narratives, the best online.
Yeah.
That's what they see the media as, a collection of juicy narratives. So ever since Gawker came out, everything is queenie gossip. There's like because they don't want to pay for any kind of like real, sending people around the world, any of that shit. They're going to report on like who tweeted a no-no because that's like, people pay attention to that more, and it's more money.
Yeah, it's
then,
titillating. It's remember when shows like A Current Affair came out and all those sensational news shows came out, and it started affecting the regular news. Like your 6 o'clock news started saying, wow, look, A Current Affair is getting ratings because they're flashy and quick and sound bites and reporting. Journalism? Get the fuck out of here. So they started doing that, and it became newsertainment, and they started making money off of selling commercial time. So they had to get viewers. It wasn't a public service anymore. It was, let's make some money by getting people to tune in at 6 o'clock.
You know, they found out that, or they like initially somewhere around when like Gawker was around, they figured out that women share articles. So when you see the news becoming more and more like clickbaity, like ooh, like swoon news.
Yeah.
That they have people that figure that out.
You broads.
Like, it's to cater because men don't share as much. Like that's at the time when it started moving in this direction. So that's where all this
gay
like
porn,
like intersectional white lady feminism became a thing.
Yeah.
And it's all like, it's not even like, they're not like left. They're like lifestyle. It's like a lifestyle brand.
Yeah.
So that's why they like the identity shit. Cause then they, I can be rich and oppressed still.
Yep.
And be like one of the good people. And then, so that's why like, what did Biden say? He's going to send out checks. Like you vote for me and the checks are going.
Oh yeah. They're coming right in the mail.
They're not going to go out. Yeah. They all agree on not doing shit for people. All of them are all on board.
They have to.
Not to help people.
Like, here's another thing that Trump did. He pulled the lid off a lot of this shit. And I said it when Trump was elected. Right when he was elected, I said his administration, the way he runs his administration is going to make it impossible for these fuckers to go back to business as usual without a lot of us going, get the fuck out of here. So now Biden makes his campaign promises, or whoever's working the strings, and then when it doesn't come to fruition, it didn't just go away like it used to. People go, oh, this lying sack of shit isn't doing anything. He is not fulfilling any of his promises. Those checks, they were supposed, like the second you pulled the voting handle, it was supposed to come out like an ATM, just cash. You're like, oh, thank you. Beep, 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 beep. Take your voting card. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Honey, did you vote? Go vote. Yeah. We need the money.
We got some cash. I got to feed the kids.
Well, you notice this weird like thing where it's like, keep it locked down. It's the people who are like, what are you complaining about lockdowns? And totally ruin people's livelihood while they're doing this. Every other country that does that, they pay you something to ruin your business,
to ruin your life.
Yeah, this is the only country. This is the only country that doesn't. And then they make a fake argument where you go, oh, it's people that care about if the virus kills people and people who don't.
Right.
But it's still the same fucking bullshit either way. What's going to happen is they'll ruin all the small businesses, and then all these other. You're talking about people are going to notice. So what? They'll just kick you off your platform.
That's
an easy fix.
See,
they can just censor you.
Kurt, you make a great point, because even I was saying Trump pulled the lid off of some of this. We're seeing it for what it is, but we're also now seeing that it doesn't even fucking matter if you know. Oh, I see what you're doing. What the fuck is that? Yeah, and.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do about it, asshole?
Who's that fucking piece of shit, bald? He looks like Divine out of drag, Brian Stelter. He goes, freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of reach. And that's wrong. That rhymes, so that must be true.
Yeah, it's got to be true.
Like, what does guarantee me? Why should I get freedom of reach? Is that thing that can give it to me? Being a huge corporation that owns all the media.
I love that too. Yeah. Freedom of speech has consequences. Yeah, it's not supposed to be, I said something that maybe you disagree with or offended by, and the consequences, I lose everything in my life.
Yeah, right.
The consequence is supposed to fit the crime, and if I'm speaking my mind, which is, supposedly covered under the First Amendment.
Now they have it's like you have the idiots who are on Twitter that love this, and they're like useful idiots. And then who's the chick that got fired from the Star Wars show?
Oh, yeah. That girl. Big fucking, don't know her name.
Yeah, so she gets fired because of some executive has it in for this show doing better than her shitty sequels, right?
Yeah.
But they can make it about people on Twitter spoke and they were mad about a thing, over some nonsense.
She's just an attention getter. Like, oh, we could get some attention, or we could do this. They're not outraged. No one, they're not fucking so outraged they got to fire her.
They're
there's
overjoyed. The
a
people are overjoyed when
motive. There's a fucking motive behind what they're doing, and it's all based on money and greed and power. Has nothing to do. Oh, we at Frito-Lay believe that you what?
It was like
we at
when-
Frito-Lay?
Yeah,
What?
right.
Springsteen, they took down the Jeep commercial.
Yes.
Jeep took down the YouTube commercial. It was run on YouTube the next day because he had
the
a little
DUI,
DUI,
which wasn't even really
it was a
DUI.
.2, but they're panicked. They're like,
Yeah.
we can't have people associating Bruce with drinking and Jeep.
Yeah. What?
Dumb cunts. Yes, you can.
I don't think you.
People have been drinking and driving for years, and
Especially Jeeps.
Yeah, and they're doing it well.
Yeah.
You gotta
Well,
drink a little before you decide to take your Jeep into the woods.
Now you
Everyone
got,
does that. I
They
think I
they
could-
panic and they look like bitches when they panic.
Yeah,
You know?
but they all do. They all panic, and they all make these knee-jerk reactions to an outrage that, first of all, doesn't really exist,
Yeah.
and a consequence of boycott or something that will never happen.
And then they look stupid.
Yeah, and they wipe out. Like what
I
did
bought a
Twitch-
Jeep and then I took it back the next day because I didn't like their reaction.
Drunk too. Just said in the guy's face, he smelled whiskey on my breath. Take this fucking thing, you
Here's the receipt, you piece of
shit.
shit. The fucking roof broke anyway, your dumb Jeep.
that sounds like such old timey, like churchy thing too. Like you're drinking alcohol in a Jeep. Like
Yeah, yeah. It's like
church group. It's Disney.
prohibition.
Disney's gonna. Yeah, right.
Oh my God. There are a few things going on I wanted to talk about maybe for the
All right.
last 15 minutes. There is a few years ago, we saw these deep fakes going around, right? And I remember seeing one of Obama, and he's giving a speech, he's like, blah, 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 saying some stuff that Obama would never say. But you could see it. You see his face, you see his mouth didn't quite move right, the texture of his face. But you were like, huh, you know, if this gets better, they're really going to be able to fuck with some shit.
You're right.
There's someone that put a deep fake of Tom Cruise out that's online now that is unfucking believable. You would think this is
Kissing a woman?
Tom, yes. That is a deep fake.
I don't believe that for a second.
That's preposterous. Oh my God. And then you talk about Star Wars, and the Mandalorian, they had a Luke Skywalker that looked like a fucking computer generated character from 2005.
Yeah, really.
And this
Is that why the fans were crying because how bad
yeah,
the
they were
CGI was?
crying. They fired her because she was in charge of CGI. That I would believe.
CGI
Fucking
is
get her
that
out of there. But this is unreal. Look at this. This is fucking, I don't know who this is.
What's up, TikTok? You guys cool if I play some sports?
This isn't what I played. This isn't what I gave you. It was a link to the actual TikTok site, the deep Tom Cruise TikTok.
Oh, this is someone else talking
and it's
about it.
it's just the things that he did. I don't want other people's comments. I got comments to make.
Did you see, by the way, Anthony? Did you ever see Chinese Obama?
No.
There's a guy in China who kind of looks like Obama,
no.
and they put him in movies all the time, and he doesn't speak English. He just does gibberish, like
Like that's supposed to sound like English?
yeah. If you look up Chinese, and they always have him as like a gangster or something in a movie, like
Oh my
like, it's-
God.
If you look up Chinese Obama, it's
Is it
hilarious.
like the person that always played the Russian guy with the stain on his head, Gorbachev,
Yeah, right.
or the Queen of England, the woman like in the Naked Gun movies? She just have to go like this. It's like, oh, it's the Queen of England. He's that guy in China for Obama.
Yeah,
Wow.
right.
Wonder if
But
there's any money in there. Righteous bug. Here you
Probably.
go. All right, thank you.
You guys cool if I play some sports? I love it. More for the audio experience.
The other two are better than this one, but because you get his face more.
As much as the momentum.
he looks good, but he doesn't sound like.
Hey,
him
listen
all
up,
the time.
sports and TikTok fans. If you like what you're seeing, just wait till what's coming next.
He does the crazy
That's pretty
Tom
good.
Cruise. There's two more. Papa, one of the.
So that's fake. He's fake.
That's not Tom Cruise. It's like, yeah, they've deep faked his face. It's a an amazing process they use to superimpose his face on someone else's face. I think you need maybe very generically similar features. Like you can't have a giant fucking, the kid from Maskhead.
Yeah.
They can't make him look like Tom Cruise.
Wait, the voice? I don't even understand. So
Yeah, do the other one. Here we go.
That's why. Oh. It's it's a little embarrassing. It reminds me. I was once in Russia. I ran into Gorbachev. He said, Mr. Movie Star, are you nervous? I said, no, Mr. Gorbachev, I'm not nervous. I don't. Well, remember how much a polar bear weighs? I said, polar bear? He said, enough to break the ice. It's the last time I've ever seen Mikhail Gorbachev.
It's crazy Tom Cruise shit that he would say. There's one more. Roll the last one, and then because I don't know how they're fucking doing this to where his teeth, everything, are really good.
You think that's expensive? What they like?
Yeah. I think what I read is there's an insane amount of rendering time that it takes, and
why are they doing it?
Really good
What are they
computers.
gaining by doing it?
Well, for the government and the people to fake assassinations or to actually assassinate someone and then fake that they're still alive. Joe Biden, what you're seeing Joe Biden now is a deep fake.
That'll end censorship.
They call it dope fake, though. He's a dope fake. Here's.
I'm going to show you some magic. It's the real thing. I mean, it's all the real thing.
That's fucked up. And again, you get another year, a couple of years, you are going to be, everything is going to be suspect. You're going to look at every single statement that's made, important statement or speech by someone and go, how the fuck do I know? Why would I instantly believe this is real when I know the technology exists to fake shit? Crazy, man. That's why he chose Tom Cruise. That's like, hey, I guess because he's such a familiar face, you could be like, oh, it's a Neil Brennan. You'd be like, what? Who's that guy?
And you get
The
every
Kevin Hart
angle of
commercial.
his face.
From the Kevin Hart commercial where he lives next door to Kevin. Hey, Neil. So who wouldn't live in that neighborhood? Neil or Kevin? Or,
we actually grew up in that neighborhood.
You did?
In that very block. No, I just think that whatever. I'm always amazed at how skinny Neil's legs are. I'm like, someone should force feed him an Arby's fucking roast beef sandwich or something. Because
Do you discuss like, hey, what did you get paid for that?
I don't even talk to him. He blocked me on fucking Twitter and his cell
Own
phone.
brother blocked you. My
It should
God.
be illegal.
It should be. I have an announcement, though. My co-host, Neil Brennan, will be starting next week.
That would be a good show.
That would be pretty good, right? We would have some fun. I'd have a bunch of microphones. He could be a co-host at each mic.
I think you should really think about having Tiny Kevin as a co-host.
Tiny
Oh, yeah,
Kevin.
Tiny Kevin, but it's always got to be Tiny
Yeah.
Kevin that just sits
Tiny
on
Kevin.
the,
I have to
on the
ask
side of my
permission to
desk.
speak.
Yes, you got to raise your hand and before you shit on somebody.
Yeah, can I?
Oh my
Kevin,
God! Did you? What's that? Oh, I thought you were saying something. Did you see that? Who's suing Cuomo? A comedy club?
Oh yeah, the
Stand Up
Danny
New York?
Zolden.
Yeah, Stand Up New York.
Stand Up New York is suing Cuomo for
He tried to kiss-
fucking their business up. There's no reason comedy clubs shouldn't be open. If you're opening restaurants to 25%, open comedy clubs to 25%, not outside. Oh, you're inside? No, you can't do that. Build an inside outside, and then you could fucking.
So they
have
know
that.
it's not even. It's if you believe the news, then the community spread in restaurants is very low anyway.
They think
Have
people
shows where Lenny Marcus is there, and then there's less laughing,
Less
and there's
laugh-
less COVID
Less
spread.
laughter.
The Neils and the Lennys of the world.
They would have to disinfect 3 microphones for Neil.
We're
though.
more guffawing than laughing.
A lot of
by the way,
applauding, though.
Some chuckles here and there.
Good stuff.
Isn't Florida like a much less rate of COVID
Yeah.
than New York?
And they've just
By, like,
said,
a lot.
fuck this. They opened everything. Texas just opened everything up. The governor said, fuck this. Everything's open 100% and no more masks. and Newsom in California is like, oh, that's reckless.
Murderer.
Murderer.
Like, it's just honest. Like, if you're not going to give people any money, then you obviously don't give a shit if they live or die. Let them open up and do their thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. They don't understand. It reminds me of that quote from Vietnam where they were like, we had to destroy the village to save it. And that was one of those. That was one of those Nam quotes that were just like, that's insane.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane. And that's what they're doing. No, we have to, completely devastate everybody's livelihood in order to save everybody's livelihood.
Well, just all small businesses. They bailed out all
Walmart and Amazon and everyone doing just fine. They're making profits.
Like Bill Gates is the biggest farmer. Now the biggest
How did
farmer
that
is Bill
happen?
Gates.
How did that happen?
Farms.
Oh, that's something we could play. There it is.
He has farms.
Bill Gates
Yeah, he's a
has
simple
everything.
farmer.
He's running like a window. You know how those video games, the Sim video games, Sim Farmer and Sim Trucker and Sim Railroad? He's doing it in real life. He just decided, I'm sick of computers. I'm just going to run the world like a game. It's going to be fun. I'll make people, look, I'll vaccinate people. They have to vaccinate. And he's just like, this is the most fun game ever. I love playing this. I'm, what do they call it? Oh, God. I could just be God. There's something, I think it's the, oh my God. Yeah. When Microsoft put it out, it's kids are given this tag thing for when they are okay to go back to school. This looks like some kind of dystopian fucking movie. Watch this shit.
There's never been anything like this virus in our lifetime. Often, it's hard to see the effects it's having on our children.
Seems like a parody.
Has this conversation taken place in your home?
Mom, I'm scared about going back to school.
The
I
gym
don't wanna
teacher's
get
touching
sick,
me.
And I don't want to get you and Dad sick.
Our scientists tell us there are 3 things we must do to stay safe. Wear masks, make sure we social distance, and wash our hands. And now, your school, with the help of Microsoft Corporation, has created another. Introducing Daily Pass, your exclusive ticket for safely going back to school. Each week, you can schedule your free on-campus COVID test. The results are displayed in your Daily Pass. And if you choose to take your test off campus,
You think
can
you
post
only
the
get
results
this
in your Daily
information?
Pass. And the moment vaccinations are available, you'll simply be able to schedule
And you'll
yours
see
for
a
your
targeted
Daily Pass.
advertisement.
Yeah.
The real magic is your daily health check. Just answer a few simple health questions
simple
every
questions.
day,
Are you a
and like
communist?
magic, your
Have you ever
entrance
been a
ticket
member of the Communist
appears.
Party? Joe Curry printing a map out.
Welcome back.
Where you got to get a fax? You get a fax?
Yeah, you get a
They
fax.
scan your kid with a
McFly,
price
you're
check gun.
fired.
Welcome to
Here, just have your pass.
Welcome to school. I'll scan your fucking.
Wow.
Look at this. Can you believe this?
Like going to school in the Gaza Strip.
Yeah, no shit. Look at the father's like, what are these COVID kids? Here's Dad.
So, how did it go?
Dad, I have to admit, I was scared at first. But then I felt so safe. It was so good to be back. Thanks for keeping me safe. I love you so much.
I love you too, Ledson.
I love you and your scan code. I love you.
you
Have
too,
it
sir.
tattooed on your face, on your forehead,
LD.
so you could just
Yeah.
scan your fucking forehead and not lose it. That's frightening in a whole. That is the
Because you can
government.
see that's built like Bill Gates doesn't even. It's not even sinister in his head. He's like he works with computers. Like people should be scannable. Like computers. Everything is just technology.
Dude, I've said this for years. Everything is presented to you in a way where it's convenient or for your safety. Usually for your safety, because they want you so somehow afraid of not having it. The phones was an amazing thing because it's like, oh, it's a phone. This is never a phone. This is all kinds of shit where your information is just being at. But if someone
Did Star Trek predict that shit?
Yeah.
If
someone years ago said, now here's a scanning thing, and there'll be a guy at the door that goes brip brip, and your child has to give this to them to be allowed in because if they're sick or not, you're like, so we finally did it. We blew a bomb up and everyone's radioactive. Like there would have to be some reason. It's like no, people want to do this. They want to do this.
That sounds like the shit that I used to hear from like religious crazies about the mark of the beast. Like it sounds like some doomsday prophecy.
Yeah, a doomsday prophecy, some kind of. But it's always presented where we go, oh, I'll take that. Gimme. It was always supposed to be when you watch things like Future Shock and all these things from the 70s when I was a little tater tot, 1870. There was always this presentation that someone like the government agents would come in and go, here, you have to wear this, take this tracking device, and your kid needs a scanning thing, and you'd be like, the fucking government is in our lives and it's crazy. No. Now it's presented with a little cartoon and upbeat music, and I love you, Daddy, and all this shit.
They had me till that. They had me till that when she said, "I love you."
I love you, Daddy. Yeah.
I was like, that is not believable.
That sounds like my prostitutes. Wait a minute. Who says I love you, Daddy?
From the back seat.
What do you work for the governor?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh my God, Kurt, thanks so much, man, for popping in. Man. This flew by. Kurt Metzger at Kurt Metzger on Twitter, Kurt Metzger Comedy on Instagram, and the website kurtmetzgercomedy.com.
And I do go on Kyle Dunnigan's channel. That's where I do his sketches with, I think he put a new Biden up.
Dude, the Biden one, I've been watching those. They're fucking hilarious. He's doing the Biden at the medicine cabinet in this one.
Well, it's going to be like... it's going to be like Total Recall. We're going to call it Partial Recall.
Yeah,
but it's hard to
like,
cut.
Get your ass to Venus or something. Dude, he is funny, man. That's
a good
good
impression.
Tell Kyle I said hi. We both fucked Sarah, so I like to say hi to people.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Shared Sarah Silverman.
He's obviously not the guy that was getting into film and television because he's a talented gentleman. I'm getting into film, television, and Sarah Silverman.
In that order.
A lot of people.
Yeah. Can't Get Right on Gas Digital and anywhere you find your finer podcasts. Anything else you want the fine people at home to know?
No, that's all.
That's about it.
Kurt, you're in California?
Yeah.
And everything's closed, right?
Yeah, it looks gross. Everything's. I mean, it was already looked gross. I live in West Hollywood, but
oh yeah,
it's a little bit. It looks like It looks like a less crowded China from when I went to China and everybody had a mask and it was like high tech surveillance and all that. I was like, oh, this is the future, and it is the future.
And it's the future. How the fuck did that happen? We got off on a future tangent. It wasn't supposed to be this one. It was supposed to be the one with the flying cars and the fucking awesome chicks wearing Mylar.
Well, if you have enough social good boy points, maybe you will have a flying car.
Who knows? Kevin, anything you want?
Flying cars. Where are the flying cars?
We never got flying cars. People can't be responsible in 2 dimensions. Like 2 fucking axes. The second we give them the Z-axis, there's a third more people at least dying.
They're going to be great accidents.
China won't have flying cars either.
No, believe me. Yeah. Add another dimension. People can't fucking drive on streets. Now stack them up. Fuck that. Kevin, anything you want the people to know?
When I was in hot water, I didn't plug my Neil Has AIDS T-shirt line.
You are Neil Has AIDS shirt with a lovely red ribbon.
Did you wait? Hold on.
Holy shit!
My brother blocked me. And you have a Neil Has AIDS T-shirt.
Yeah, my brother, fucking asshole, blocked me. Oh, he's wearing.
He doesn't get me.
AIDS shirt.
No,
you have a shirt that says Neil Has AIDS.
Yeah. That's wonderful.
I just thought it's funny because
it is funny.
We had Doug Stanhope was on my show, my award-winning podcast, and So he goes, hey, I don't even know. You know, he lives in the Arizona desert. I don't even know how much he knows about what's
Bisbee,
going
Arizona.
on. I don't even know if he has internet or whatever. Anyway, he goes, Neil always looks like he has AIDS. And I go, you know what? That's a shirt. So, and then I got other shirts, mlcpod.com. Go to my Twitter, Kevin Brennan 666 for all the links to my everything, YouTube, my Patreon. You know, what I'm just doing what the kids are trying to do out there.
That's it. You're on Twitch playing video games.
Not on Twitch yet. I was at GameStop the other day with my son.
Showing
and,
some titty, playing some games.
Yeah, on OnlyFans.
My son.
Show my asshole.
I should have my son on your show because we were at GameStop at the mall, and then he's talking to the lady about some game. He wants to buy a console, and the lady starts talking to me. She's like, explaining the game and what. My son interrupts. He goes, basically, just talk to me. He
doesn't know shit.
He doesn't know shit. It was
Wow.
he's 8. And
that's funny.
That's what they do to women.
Yeah, it's ma'am. It's ma'am. Then the woman started yelling at him.
That's why I like what Trump said about I saw yesterday, he said he was against like the transgender
his
politics
CPAC speech,
because he doesn't want to ruin women's athletes.
Poor girls. The only way they're going to get a fucking scholarship is playing fucking field hockey or something.
I know, but it's like
now they got to learn math.
Even if you don't support Trump, even if you don't support Trump, you're like, they are ruining women's sports, the transgender.
By the way, do you notice there's no blowback of like they're gonna ruin men's sports or the men's bathroom? Like nobody's
nothing about that.
About a trans, I can't be in there with a trans man peeing.
No one cares. I'll hold your dick, you fucking. Thank you, Kurt, and thank you, Kevin.
It was a pleasure.
For coming in. A lot of fun, absolutely. And we'll be back tomorrow, people. Don't fret. Join us then, won't you, please? Until then, have a pleasant evening. Arvita Zane, Riverderci, Bon Voyages, Sayonara, and we'll Hasti Spumante you tomorrow.